We have picked up seeing a lot of new faces this week.
Good. That's great.
We were at Chinatown. There were like 6 or 7 people.
Really? Oh,
Did you get any requests? Any new people?
a few people, yeah.
Because we told them about the group too.
Oh, good. Shit. I gotta get down there and put a flyer up, but yeah. Thank you. That's great.
Yeah, so hopefully.
Well, I know. Last week was a little quiet. Only 18.
But it's crazy. Our quiet week in Chicago, the tournament is that small. Because we only had 18 for it.
Yeah. Chicago likes to talk a big game, but their scene I think is actually a little weaker in numbers wise.
Yeah. Like
There were 4 actual experienced teams and 4 basically pickup teams. I've never been. Portland has the same problem. Their tournaments are like maybe 8 people.
like we have the that's average.
That's a slow night.
Yeah.
I mean, they are
Talk
good.
a big game.
They like talking about, and they're good. I mean, to be fair, but yeah, I actually really worry that their scene is weaker than they realize.
Did you just stream all that to me, go?
I did to our one viewer.
Oh, yeah. So now they know.
Now they know.
How we really feel.
That's right. Unless that's Aaron's dad. All right, sound test. Whoever's on the stream, if you want to let me know how this sounds, especially as in relation to the game sound, we can start making adjustments. But otherwise, I'll ask again when we get a little closer to the tournament.
Cool, man.
All right, folks, we're going to start in about 10 minutes. So if you have any comments on the volume of the game or of the commentary, let me know right now, and I can make some adjustments. Otherwise, welcome to all of our viewers. And sit tight. The tournament is about to start. Hey! Why, did you get kicked off your team?
I didn't call with you today.
Ah, so you're actually a free agent.
Get that.
There might be a team of 4 that needs a 5th, actually.
But we were a team of 3 that needed 2 more. Charles, why are you trying to throw off our game tonight? You don't want us to win again?
No, I want Beauty and the Beast to come up in the world. You deserve another win.
Yeah, we'll eventually get to the side where everyone will come and then we'll have a good team. But now people oh, dude, I need to get good.
It's poppy.
We just can't, they're also the only really good team. So you're on their team now? Yeah, yeah, he did. We ready to be we asked him why oh! I did not see that. Oh my god! I did not see that. Why? Oh, you called me. Fine, we'll share. Yo.
Oh, you're a free agent?
Alright, well let Beauty and the Beast go.
You have a team? Alright, you're a free agent as well. Oh, alright. Well, you could jump on. So I think I could put you on one of the 15 Beast teams. Beauty and the Beast. First spot in the tournament. Okay, so we're good. Everyone has a team. I think so. A little bit earlier, yeah. I just ran berries.
probably not what I'm going to end up actually doing, but no one was doing it, so. All right, hold on, everybody. We'll get some more games in before the tournament starts, but I just want to read off the team names and make sure I've got everybody. We have Colony Collapse, Bees, BillyWitchDoctor.com, Always Be Closing, BYOB, Beauty and the Bees, Full Snail University, The Lion Queen. I'm not missing any teams. Is there anyone who's not on one of the teams I just said? Everyone has a team at this point? All right, good. All right, play a couple more games and then we'll start the tournament.
How many teams is that? 8.
Yeah, it's like a Chicago tournament.
I feel like
Go Bees. Were you last? Were you all play last week? It sounds like everyone had an off week. Right? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Speed Warriors are so nasty.
Why Speed Warriors is dangerous. Okay, let's get things started. We have 8 teams tonight. Great, because it means we can do a good old just 2 out of 3 round robin. Simple round robin. We're going to be switching back and forth between the day and night map, obviously. I think, are there any other notes anything made? Don't slam the cabin. I think last time I was here, it was turning off gold. If you slam it with the slide, is that no warp set. But the gate invincibility trick is allowed. You don't know what that is?
The warp tech isn't good.
It takes so long.
Yeah, and you can just get killed and then the berry drops and you're in their base.
I'm going to call out the first team and then the teams that are on deck. So get ready. So up first we have Colony Collapse on gold and the Lion Queen on blue. And on deck is Bees, and Full Snail University.
that the next person up?
Yeah, that's the next.
Is that a new introduction?
I'm just gonna try to keep things moving a little faster.
Okay, so we are going to get started here at 5v5 with Colony Collapse on gold and the Lion Queen on blue. And after that, we'll have bees, 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 bees. And Full Snail University. Okay, here we go into this first match at 5v5. I want to thank everybody who's tuned in for tuning in. Little information on these teams. Right now we have Colony Collapse, formed by a few of the former members of Meaningful Choices, as well as a few folks that they've picked up. And for the Lion Queen, this is, I believe, a farm team for Beauty and the Bees. They have quite a few Beauty and the Bees players, as well as some new folks. Beauty and the Bees came with 8 people today, so they've actually formed 2 teams, and they're going to switch people off throughout the evening. Right off the bat, we actually have Colony Collapse at both a queen and a berry disadvantage. And because the snail hasn't moved at all, they are going to need to make something happen. It looks like they're going for a little bit of econ. Brian there, queening for Colony Collapse, clears his hive out. As the blue queen, Krista Morrow goes down. That having been said, though, not much has stopped a lot of this econ from coming in. Blue Queen holding down her hive, but ooh, she gets taken out by Gold Abs, who then takes out a berry carrier. And Colony Collapse is starting to move some berries, but man, Blue. What was that? All right, Nick and Josh's buggy game. I guess we got to go with what it says. I talked to those guys. All right, so there we might have found a new glitch that allowed Colony Collapse to take that first game in this best of 3. We're going to be doing a round robin tonight, which means we're going to have lots of games. Every team is going to get lots of play. And you know, just 8 teams playing tonight, so it'll move hopefully pretty quickly. All right, here on the night map, we have both teams going econ, and it's going pretty even right now, with maybe a slight lead to gold, as their hive has been a little bit less occupied. Blue Warrior there trying not to kick that berry in for gold, and he manages to do it. So actually, Blue taking the berry lead as that happens with a speed Blue Waffles trying to harass, get that harassment out of their base. All right, still a little bit of an advantage for the Lion Queen, as Colony Collapse is having a lot of trouble getting their berry carriers in. Ooh, a little bit of kick in, but it actually goes over and flies into Blue, and a really great kick in there by Hot Topic for the Lion Queen. All right, 1 gold berry gets in. But as I say that, here comes another berry carrier for Blue, and this is a very slow game right now. All right, Waffles gets in, distracts the guard, and allows 2 berry carriers to slip in. So the Lion Queen right now has taken a big leap ahead and takes out Gold's Queen. So the Lion Queen is looking like they're in pretty good shape. They got a solid defense up, 2 soldiers out, 2 warriors out, along with their queen up on kills. Ooh, but the queen goes for a gate capture, and she ends up paying for it. But it might not matter because there is only... Ooh, the blue queen goes down again, though. They only have 3 more berries, but that blue queen needs to stay very safe. Oh, but a bad bounce means that the warrior takes it out, and Colony Collapse takes that game 2-0. All right, up next, we're going to have Bees, 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 Bees on gold and Full Snail University on blue. All right, Bees, 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 Bees on gold, Full Snail University on blue, Billy Witch Doctor and Beauty and the Bees on deck.
but I work with a friend.
All right, Billy Witch Doctor on gold, Beauty and the Bees on blue. Always be closing and BYOB on deck. Always be closing and BYOB on deck.
Eight. 8 teams. All right.
What's our format?
Full round robin. Regular old round robin. All right, so up next we have BillyWitchDoctor.com versus Beauty and the Bees. All right, so this should be an interesting game. BillyWitchDoctor.com, a relatively new team, although it's been showing up for the last several weeks. I think there might be a Chinatown team that comes out here to Brooklyn to play 5v5s with us. What's that?
That's why they don't have anything related things to
Yeah, maybe. But Beauty and the Bees, a stalwart of the scene, recently doing their best to take back 5v5s. They won their first 5v5 a couple of weeks ago, and they're trying to come back and recapture that magic. All right, right here we have an econ game, and right now in this econ game, Billy Witch Doctor has a big lead. They're at least 2 berries up, and their hive is clear. Okay, blue moves the defense into place, starting to maybe put together some kind of a formation. It looks like that early queen death for blue kind of threw them off their game a little bit, but now they're recovering quite nicely. Although there's still a lot of berries getting in, and that gold queen is doing an excellent job of keeping the blue hive closed, even though she's not actually in the hive. So she's hunting berry runners as they come up. So great job from her. All right, Billy Witch Doctor only 4 berries away from taking this as they put a very strong defense in place. But there we go, Gold Queen goes down, and that's going to hopefully give Beauty and the Bees just a little bit more breathing room in this matchup. And there we go, a big kick down that ends up, and will it bounce in? It doesn't go in, but the ledge guard doesn't get in place in time to shut it down, so should have immediately fallen on that berry and kicked it out. Okay, some good ledge guarding now going on for both teams. Beauty and the Bees clears out their hive and slowly tries to move up, but oh no, Diego goes down, but it might have been worth it. Beauty and the Bees only needs 1 more berry, but it looks like Billy Witch Doctor is coming up, and it gets in, and that means Billy Witch Doctor is going to take this first game in the best of 3 against Beauty and the Bees. So tough loss there for Beauty and the Bees, a veteran team doing their best. We're seeing a lot of glitches tonight, I feel like. That berry just shot through that floor and came out the ceiling. And whatever happened in that earlier match when the queens collided in the... we had a couple of weird phase collisions with the queens. I think maybe people are getting too good at 50-50s. They're starting to warp into each other. It's a little crazy. Okay, so here we go. We're on the night map, and it looks like both teams are going econ once again. This time Beauty and the Bees putting a little bit heavier defense in place, and at the same time, they have basically there's basically no gold defense on the blue hive. But the blue queen goes down, and that's going to put her in a bit of a tough situation. Blue right now has some military presence out, but it's dwindled a little bit. It's turning out, another bounce, and Diego goes down again. Blue queen on her last life, and gold has caught up in the berry count. So this is looking tough for Beauty and the Bees. Gold queen goes down. It's a good place to start, but 3 berry carriers come in, and do they all find a spot in the hive? No, 1 goes down. All right, so 2 go down, but the ledge guard goes down, and there are only 4 berries left for Billy Witch Doctor, who's also running a speed worker. And there we go. Diego goes down again, and that means that Billy Witch Doctor takes it 2-0 against Beauty and the Bees.
Always be closing on gold, BYOB on blue. Always be closing on gold, BYOB on blue. On deck, Full Sail University and Colony Collapse.
That is mine, yes. Thank you. Okay, so up next we have Always Be Closing. Much like Colony Collapse, Always Be Closing is a team formed out of the sort of remnants of Mediocre, another great team here at NYC that doesn't really play anymore. But on the other side, we have BYOB, the founders team. They have both Nick Mikros and Josh DeBonis and Amanda DeBonis, who I think probably deserves more than a little credit for this game, I bet, if you really went through the history. So we have the developers of the game on one side for BYOB on blue, and we have Always Be Closing, pickup team with a lot of Mediocre presence on it. So this is going to be very interesting to see. Oh, and an early kill for Josh DeBonis as he takes out Stoven, the gold queen, for Always Be Closing. And that's actually allowed BYOB to do a huge initial econ push, putting them already at 4 berries, and 1 gets in. So this is a big econ game right now, but BYOB hasn't put any pressure on the gold hive. They don't have any ledge guard there. Now finally 1 moves into place. So a lot of that huge initial econ push evaporated. They now I think, yeah, they've lost the lead. And there we go. We have some crown walking, some crown running going on, taking Josh DeBonis out of the game for a little bit. And Gold has done an excellent job of completely shutting down the blue hive while keeping their own hive fairly open. Okay, we've got some blue defenders moving into place, trying to get some berries moving, but unfortunately a lot of the berries have already gone, on the blue side have already been picked. And so those berry runners are having to travel a long way, but do a big sweep from a gold warrior Always Be Closing gets closer and closer to this econ victory. Oh, a kick in there, though, by the gold defender means that BYOB has a little bit more going for it than they did just a second ago. It looks like BYOB is trying to go for the Constrictor style, a heavy military presence with 1 berry runner, whereas Always Be Closing is going much more traditional econ, 2-2. 2 warriors and 2 workers running berries, allowing them to really have sort of a much higher, they have to sacrifice in military, but if you think you have good berry runners that can out-maneuver the guards, then you're just going to get a lot more berries in faster. Right now it looks like BYOB is actually hunting for a queen kill as Josh DeBonis goes down, and Stoven for gold is really, really running. Yeah, just playing with fire there, but a bad bounce means that blue takes the first game. BYOB takes that first game against Always Be Closing. A hard-fought game. It looked like gold was going to take it. They had a very strong econ game running almost the entire length of the game, but unfortunately, a few bad drops, and it ended up that blue took it. So now it looks like Hayden, a former queen of Mediocre, has switched over to queen for Always Be Closing, and there you go. You see the results already. He takes out Josh DeBonis in a 50-50. Once again, Josh goes down again to a very unwise foray into a lot of gold military, and gold military has a lot more out, and they very quickly hunt Josh DeBonis down. Josh, a talented queen, but you can tell they're maybe not as good at running away as he needs to be. Okay, so we are back at the day map as this match has gone the distance. And once again, this big econ opening from BYOB. 3 berries get in. and the queen moves into place trying to do ledge guarding. And actually, it has worked out quite well for them this time. The queen has managed to hold a lot of the berries out, but unfortunately, yeah, now she has to do some work to get some kind of military started because she can't be the only ledge guard. And you can see right here that Always Be Closing has already almost caught up in berries. Once again, Always Be Closing's defense is very, very good, and so even with that big econ advantage at the beginning, there just isn't the berry running needed to capitalize on it. And already, Always Be Closing has tied up the berries, as it looks like BYOB was moving the snail just a little bit. All right, snail is moving again, actually, for BYOB, but that gets shut down. Yeah, right now a lot of great soldiering from Always Be Closing as two more berries come in. Yeah, the thing with Always Be Closing is that their warriors just aren't going down as often as BYOB's. So even if they might sort of get stymied for a little while, even if a BYOB sets up a defense, they just aren't wasting as much time, you know, having to control. Always Be Closing doesn't have to waste as much time controlling gates. The queen doesn't have to move out of position to capture gates and help warriors convert. And it really shows. They have had a really sort of tight grip on this match from the very beginning. Maybe not from the very beginning, but from very shortly after the beginning. And right now we have only one warrior out for blue. But queen kills have all tied up as Josh DeBonis takes out Hayden, and that snail is moving again. You have blue Waffles in place trying to guard it, and it might be far enough along. Ooh, Josh goes down. It might be far enough along that Waffles should have not given up that place. That is a very important place to guard. Josh DeBonis coming back in, but yeah, unfortunately a bad dive means that Always Be Closing takes the match 2-1. All right, up next we have Full Snail University and Colony Collapse. All right, Full Snail on gold, Colony Collapse on blue. On deck, Beauty and the Bees and the Lion Queen.
Hey everybody, it's me, Charles Pratt. I'm here to commentate on Full Snail University fighting against Colony Collapse here on the 5x5 Killer Queen Fridays. Both teams are starting out by pressing the start button, an excellent start to the game. Both teams have taken their own speed gate, also a good move. It looks like Full Snail University is going military, I think. One of them tried to get the speed gate, but was locked out of it by Colony Collapse's queen, flying over and taking that gate. Colony Collapse currently controls 4 of the 5 gates, including 2 of the regular gates. And Colony Collapse's queen goes down, dying tragically. Full Snail University is riding the snail. Honestly, I don't think their heart's in it, though. I don't think they really intend to commit to snailing. I think they're still trying to stick to their military strategy, which we saw in their previous match against Bees. Yes, as you can see, they have now almost all of them converted into warriors, with just one left getting on the snail because they don't have anything else to do. If they were really trying to snail, there'd probably be some protection down there, but as you see, there's not. They're just hunting down the blue queen of Colony Collapse. Meanwhile, Colony Collapse seems to be pursuing, I don't know, also military, but not very effective econ. That kind of looks like what's happening there. You could see some of their workers trying to get up onto the into the base, but it's just not happening. And as you just saw, Full Sail University's queen died again. Now both down to 2 lives. Not really very interesting. So far, no one has taken a clear lead in this match. But look at that. Guess who controls all of the gates? It's Colony Collapse. Full Sail University is in a bit of a pickle here. Colony Collapse tried to pull back the snail, but backing on the work of pulling back the snail, all good. Full Sail University's queen dies again. There's only one more life, hovering up by the top, keeping it safe, but not safe enough as Full Sail University dives down to attempt to take a gate and dies terrible death. That's what Full Sail University deserves for pursuing an all-military strategy. Live by the military strategy, die by the military strategy. Colony Collapse, as you can see from the camera, is being queened by a certain Brian. To the left of him is also Brian, but that's not who we're discussing right now. Brian is, of course, a very good queen, but sometimes makes mistakes, as all of us do. I don't think anyone in this world yet has not made a mistake. Anyways, Full Sail University has not begun the game yet. There's a lot of talk about over there. I don't know what they're discussing, but as you can see in the camera, lots of pointing, lots of gesturing. Colony Collapse is also pointing and gesturing, but they've already pressed the ready button because they know where they're going to go, what's going to happen. And the game is off. Picking up a speed gate. Full Sail University gets bumped out of the speed gate by Blue. That's got to hurt. The new night map speed gates are very easy to get. You don't have to go get a berry. The berries are already there, which is interesting and fun. And Colony Collapse has picked up all of the gates. Not yet. That has got all of the speed gates. But during that time, Full Sail University took back 1 or 2 gates. Looks like Full Sail University is attempting an econ strategy, getting some traction on that, getting some berries in. Colony Collapse also appears to be attempting econ. They've got 2 berries in compared to Full Sail University's 4. 4 is more than 2 for those of you following along at home. So Full Sail University looks like they're in a better position right now. However, Full Sail University's queen has already died once. I wasn't paying attention when that happened, but I'm sure it was very exciting. More gates being picked up, gates being sort of swapped back and forth, and Full Sail University dies again. The queen dying in a hover battle over the bottom gates, over the snail track. If I were Full Sail University, I would not attempt again, but they're attempting again right now. And Full Sail University's queen dies again. Colony Collapse sweeping this competition, completely and utterly destroying Full Sail University.
I'm kicking you off. Ever since the English accents, you lost your stream privileges.
That's unfair and unreasonable.
For one week. All right, so up next,
Beauty and the Bees on gold, the Lion Queen on blue. Beauty and the Bees on gold, the Lion Queen on blue.
All right. So up next we have Beauty and the Bees on gold and the Lion Queen. This is going to be a team kill. These are actually 2 teams formed out of Beauty and the Bees and whoever is left over. So this is going to be quite interesting and maybe heartbreaking. So that's exciting. A lot of drama here, 5v5 Fridays. Okay, right off the bat, we've got an econ game going. Ooh, but Blue's Queen goes down. The Lion Queen right now tying it up on Blue, tying up berries. But the game's not over yet as Gold comes to clear their hive, and 1 and 2 berry carriers come in. Ooh, and Blue Queen goes down again. Which means that they really need to start putting something together because they're at a military disadvantage. Okay, there we go. Blue takes out the Gold Queen. She's still a life up, and Beauty and the Beast still has the berry lead. So the Lion Queen is going to need to pull something together. Right now, they're keeping their hive clear. That's a good start. But really, they just need to worry about that queen. Their queen now is on her last life, and that is a dangerous place to be, especially against a queen that is as accomplished as Diego. And as I say that, it looks like we're almost okay. There we go. A gold berry carrier gets in, which means blue is almost tying up the almost tying up the berry routes. But no, unfortunately, Beauty and the Beast. Oh, but Gold Queen goes down. Beauty and the Beast only needs one more berry to take it. But with Gold Queen on her last life, she can't be as aggressive as she was. This might go down if Diego goes down, then that means that this would be over. But no, there we go. Beauty and the Beast's last berry carrier comes in, and Beauty and the Beast goes up 1 in this best of 3. Whew.
BYOB, you're on deck. Bees, you're on deck.
All right, so here we are, the night map, in this heartbreaking match between friends, Beauty and the Bees and their splinter team, the Lion Queen. The Lion Queen's queen goes down right there. Diego asserting his presence on the board. And once again, we have Econ running for both teams, but it looks like this time the Lion Queen has a lead. They've done a great job of putting defenses in place, which have allowed the Lion Queen to really pull ahead on berries. There another berry carrier comes in. Beauty and the Bees only just now getting their second berry in, as there are berries just sitting on the top of the blue hive right now, uncollected. A little bit of, ooh, they shouldn't have kicked that away. But as I say that, the Gold Queen kicks in a berry. And there we go, another berry comes in. Blue only needs 3 more berries to take this. So that is bonkers. It looked like that berry she kicked in became 2 berries. We'll have to check that out. Oh, two berry carriers go down, but the blue hive gets cleared out. Which means that they can start running. There's still only 2 berries for gold. It's unclear what gold is trying to do. They actually don't have any warriors out at the moment either. All right, there's one berry left. Can the queen kick in this berry? Yes. Well, no. But that doesn't matter because the last berry is coming in for the Lion Queen. And that means that the Lion Queen ties it up. The Lion Queen ties it up against Beauty and the Bees. It would be quite the upset if the Lion Queen, the splinter team from Beauty and the Bees, ended up taking out Beauty and the Bees. Very exciting stuff here at 5v5. Okay, here we go. This is the deciding game in this match between Beauty and the Bees and their offshoot team, the Lion Queen. Lion Queen looking really strong in that last game with a huge econ lead, but it looks like Beauty and the Bees is not going to let that happen this time as they take 2 berries in, and right now only 1 berry has moved in for the Lion Queen. So right now it looks like, okay, Lion Queen ties it up. Can the Lion Queen keep their hive open? The Queen comes to clear it out. She does. The berries are all tied up now, and there's a little bit more gate control for Blue. Blue is getting 2 more berries in, as Gold does, so this is actually a neck-and-neck race. The Lion Queen's queen goes down. Chris Tamaro goes down. And right now, one of the problems the Lion Queen has is that their ledge guarding is just not what it needs to be. It's getting bullied out and it's getting bypassed. And that has allowed Beauty and the Bees to take the berry lead as they put abs in place to keep their hive open. And now suddenly it's the Lion Queen struggling to get any military out, and they can't because there are no blue gates. The Blue Queen is not taking gates. She's now just playing defense, but it's a big question as to how long she can do that. Eventually, she will be able to, she goes down, grabs the gate, but immediately, all right, she's got some berry carriers coming in, and she can hold this off, but there you go. 1 berry carrier gets into Gold. There's only 2 more. Another speed worker gets in. 1 more berry for Beauty and the Beast to take this. And there we go. Chris Tomorrow goes down again, which means that this last berry coming in, we've got a ledge guard in place, some great moves, but a gold berry carrier slips through. And that means gold wins on a military victory as the Lion Queen decides to do death before dishonor. All right, that means that up next we have BYOB on gold and bees, 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 bees. All right, BYOB on gold, bees, 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 bees on blue. Always be closing and Billy Witch Doctor on deck. All right, so exciting match coming up next between BYOB, the Founders team, and Bees, 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 the Splinter team from Meaningful Choices. So this should be pretty thrilling. Okay, so right off the bat, we have an econ game with a slight lead after some bad berry running, going to BYOB. A little bit more disciplined berry running there from the Founders team. Ledge guard in place, in fact, for BYOB. Bees, 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 bees. Okay, Speed Worker manages to slip in, and they have tied up the berries. Nope, there we go. All right, BYOB pulls ahead again. Right now, it looks like we have both teams. Well, it looks like we have BYOB going Constrictor style, three warriors and 1 berry runner, while Bees, 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 Bees has no warriors out at this point. Wow, Josh DeBone is just dancing among those gold warriors and the queen, fearless against his enemies. Okay, we've only got 6 more berries for gold, which is going to go slow because they are doing the boa constrictor style. They are doing 3 warriors, 1 runner, but at the same time, they've been doing some excellent ledge guarding. And there we go. The blue queen goes down, so there's no blue military. Blue queen on her last life, and gold has taken complete control of the blue hive. And there we go. A dive from Bees, 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 Bees means that BYOB goes up 1 in the best of 3. All right, so here we are on the night map in this match between BYOB and Bees, 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 Bees. Right now, again, we have this huge econ lead. Only 1 berry left for BYOB. Really showing what I believe to be the case, which is that the night map is actually now an econ map. It is not a snail map. It's really an econ map. And you see that as BYOB takes out Bees, 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 Bees 2-0, which means we're going on to our next game. Always be closing on gold, BillyWitchDoctor.com on blue. On deck, Colony Collapse and Beauty and the Bees. Beauty and the Bees and Colony Collapse on deck. All right, so going into our next game between Always Be Closing, the Splinter team from Mediocre, and Billy Witch Doctor, one of our newer teams, and our Chinatown team. As far as we know, that's our feeling. I should actually ask them. So this will be really interesting. Billy Witch Doctor has shown some great moves and have been surprisingly strong, actually taking out Beauty and the Bees, if I'm not, taking out Beauty and the Bees 2-0. So that's some pretty strong playing there from these new players.
It's really hard to
Gold Queen goes down, but right now Gold has a big econ lead, so it might not matter. Blue beginning to move the snail, but that looks like it's not really going to be happening. Billy Witch Doctor, not looking like they quite know what to do going into this game. They don't really have a game plan, and that is pretty dangerous against a Splinter team from Mediocre, because if Mediocre was one thing, they were very technically proficient. Ooh, wow, amazing bounce battle. I don't know how that warrior won that bounce battle. There must be some secret bug or something we don't know about. And actually, Stoven, the Gold Queen, is down to his last life, so he needs to play very cautiously. Right now he's trying to get some gates so that hopefully they can get some warriors out, but actually it looks like they won't need to. They still have their speed abs out, trying to keep their hive clear, and that hive only needs one more berry as the Blue Queen goes down. Woo, big sweep by Speed Abs, which means that this last berry comes in, and Always Be Closing goes up 1 in this best of 3. So Billy Witch Doctor has great moves. It looks like they were struggling a little bit right there in that game, and that can be expected because once again, Mediocre known for being very single-minded. They usually play a 2-2 game, and they have practiced that game over and over and over and over again, and they really have it down to clockwork now. So you really have to be at the top of your game in order to take that on, because it's tough. It's very, very tough. Okay, once again, it looks like we have econ on both sides, as Billy Witch Doctor, right now we have a tie on the berries, and a little bit of bounce battle in there as Billy Witch Doctor decides to move the snail, and takes out Stove and the Gold Queen. So actually this snail might work, but they immediately abandon it. So that's a little disconcerting, because it shows that they've got a lot of talent, but they don't quite know where to put it. Blue Queen goes down. There's a lot of gold military out right now in Billy Witch Doctor's base, in Blue's base. So this is tough. We've got Blue gets a speed warrior out actually, but their bunch of military goes down on both sides. Billy Witch Doctor doing a good job actually of shutting down the gold hive right now. As I say that, a bear runner gets in, but for as long as this game's been going on, bad kick by the defender there. That was an unforced error there on the gold blue ledge guard. But the Gold Queen goes down again, and you know what? If the Gold Queen goes down one more time, she's on her last life. This game will be over no matter what the berry count is. So this is getting really interesting. Will Billy Witch Doctor decide to start hunting? They have a speed warrior, which can be quite good for hunting down queens. And so far, their gold hive has been pretty shut down. But another berry gets in. There's a last berry. There's only one more berry for gold, which means that if there's going to be a military victory, it needs to happen soon. A lot of blue military, but man, gold berry runner slips in, and that means that Always Be Closing takes it 2-0 against BillyWitchDoctor.com.
Okay, Colony Collapse on gold, Beauty and the Bees on blue. Colony Collapse on gold, Beauty and the Bees on blue. Full Snail and BYOB on deck.
All right. That means that up next, this is exciting. We have Colony Collapse perhaps the best team here tonight. Up against Beauty and the Bees, a very talented stalwart of the 5v5 community. A lot of great players on Beauty and the Bees, and they have a lot of heart. That's the Beauty and the Bees' greatest advantage is their heart. Ooh, but Diego goes down almost immediately as it looks like Colony Collapse is running berries. Maybe a 2-2? Yeah, it looks like a 2-2, and there we go. Diego goes down again. Brian Kang is just hunting Diego down. Really confident that he can win those battles, and so far he has been absolutely right. And there we go. Diego gets hunted down, killed by Hot Topic for gold, which means that Colony Collapse goes up 1 in this best of 3. All right, we're heading to the night map here in this best of 3. All right, so right off the bat, it looks like we have an econ opening, a 3-1 opening for Beauty and the Bees as they take 3 in, and actually this time Brian goes down quite early. Oh, but Diego goes for a gate and gets taken out by a spawning warrior. So we're actually all tied up on queen kills as actually without much pushback, Beauty and the Bees econ has been moving really, really fast. Finally, Gold has a ledge guard in, and we'll see if it can shut some of this econ down. It's going to need to. Right now, there's a big econ lead, and Brian at Kang goes down again, and it looks like Blue's moving to clear out their hive. They do, but it doesn't look like any berry carriers are around yet. But here we go, 2 more coming in, and in that meantime, actually, Gold was able to get some berry carrying done of their own, because right now there's no guard on their hive. So this is a little tough. This is a close game, much closer than last time. And Diego has been playing very defensively, very smart. Ooh, but he dives in there. Wow, that was incredibly dangerous. But it managed to work out for him, and he lures Brian out into the open. And that means Beauty and the Bees has tied it up 1-1 with a military victory. Pretty exciting stuff. Okay, this is exciting. We're going into this last game between Colony Collapse and Beauty and the Bees. Last time, Diego goes down right off the bat. So once again, we have really tough here for Diego on the day map. Not quite sure why, but he does seem to go down. They seem to have a much harder time here on the day map, Beauty and the Bees, than they do on the night map. So we'll see. Right now, there's a clear gold hive as berry carriers pull ahead. Gold right now at a 2-berry lead. But there we go, a kill on Brian as Blue clears out its hive. But yeah, Blue Queen's gonna need to get out there, try to get some military up and running. Now Diego returns to clear his hive out, succeeds, kills 2 gold military. There's actually a berry in the hive for Blue. Hopefully one of them notices that. Nope, Waffles does not notice. But in the meantime, Beauty and the Bees has tied up the berry count. And that is good news for them. They finally have a Blue finally puts a harasser in place of the gold hive. That shuts some of it down. Bounce in of a berry. Some bounce battling, looking pretty dangerous. Soldier gets in there. Soldier doesn't need to get in there. There was no need. And there we go. Diego takes out Brian, and Brian is down to his last life. There's a pretty good gold military out right now as Diego, again, cycles up to clear out the hive, but doesn't manage to dislodge any of the harassers. But it might not matter because there's a lot of, the Blue ledge guarding has been quite strong. There we go. Yeah, just staying in place against that gold Hot Topic will not move. Oh, Diego goes down. So a bad 50-50, and this is really dangerous. Kick in there. Blue Hive is a little bit open. Yeah, Blue Queen just floating up there, trying to keep control, as there's a lot of blue military out to push back. A lot of gold military out on the board, and blue so far is not winning in the military race. So this is a dangerous 50-50 there. Diego playing with fire, but he gets out on without being burned. And right now we have a tied berry count. Long dive from Diego, really dangerous. Ooh, and the blue ledge guard goes down as 2 gold berry runners come in. Only 2 berries left for gold and 3 for blue, and that is a totally shut down Blue Hive. A lot of really good ledge guarding going on for gold. This sort of two warrior ledge guard is being really working for them. Another gold berry carrier gets in. Can they return it? They can. Here comes the last berry for gold. This blue ledge guard is going to need, yeah, so they're trying to do a little bounce battles to keep him out. Blue Hive, meanwhile, has been cleared out, and we are all tied up on berries right now. And are there any berries? Where are the berries? It looks like a gold one is going in, and there we go. A hard-fought match. Beauty and the Bees, though, goes down 2-1 against Colony Collapse. Really, really hard fought there. And up next we have Full Snail and BYOB.
All right, Full Snail on gold, BYOB on blue, Lion Queen and Always Be Closing on deck.
Hi everyone, it's me, Julian Hyde, very seriously reporting in on this Full Snail University versus BYOB. 2 teams that are good at this game and that have played quite often. They're both considering what they're going to do, pointing at things. In this time before the game begins, oh, no, game just begun. Never mind that. Both teams taking their speed gate, a good move. Full Snail University gather all up on the edge while BYOB splits up. BYOB brings 4 berries straight into their base, a powerful and frightening econ opening. A warrior attempts to go for BYOB's queen. No luck. BYOB currently controls all of the gates. No, wait. Looks like Full Snail University managed to claw one back. Barely. Currently, though, BYOB is continuing their econ strategy with some amount of success. They've got a few more berries in. Meanwhile, Full Snail University appears to be attempting econ with much less success. They've gotten only 1 berry in, and that guard, although moving around quite a lot, which can often be a problem while ledge guarding, is doing an excellent job of killing any workers that try and come by. It's a bloodbath over there for BYOB. Meanwhile, over in BYOB's base, they attempted to send in a guard to clear out the ledge guard, but to no avail. Full Snail University's queen looks like they're locking down one of the gates. Not a bad strategy. BYOB swoops back in and takes it again. BYOB has full gate control and appears to be able to keep it. As you can see, BYOB is guarding the one gate they don't control, driving anyone out who attempts to convert in there. An excellent move if you don't want your enemy to have warriors, which of course you always do. Warriors are bad, you don't want them. BYOB is cleaning up. They need only 3 more berries in order to take this home. However, it looks like for Full Snail University it wants to win this at all. They're going to have to kill BYOB's queen, who has only 1 life left. So it all comes down to these last few, and Full Snail University kills BYOB's queen, winning the match despite basically getting clobbered all through the rest of the match. Just goes to show, military victory, could turn it around last moment. Now we're moving on to the night match, much darker than the day map. Both teams considering their options, lots of pointing on the camera, considering. You can see over there Charles Pratt stroking his beard, thinking taking military strategies, deep military strategies. How will they be approached? BYOB, they appear to be much calmer. They know what they're doing. BYOB knows what they're going to do. For those of you following around at home, BYOB includes several of the creators of Killer Queen. Are they perhaps using secret strategies that regular people don't know, that they snuck into the code without our knowledge? Probably not. That seems really implausible. Here in New York 5x5, we don't put any kind of time limit on how long you can spend before the game. Maybe we should. But both of them finally get in. As you can see, both queens are going straight for the middle. But BYOB takes it. As shown in the last game, BYOB is excellent at locking down those gates. Full Snail University simply cannot keep up. It looks like both teams are attempting economic again. Economic, a popular strategy. Basically like the standard strategy, I would say, at this point here at 5x5 Fridays. Perhaps the standard strategy the world over. BYOB doesn't have any kind of ledge guards. However, their economic is still equal to Full Snail University, despite the fact that Full Snail is attempting to ledge guard them. I guess, not ledge guarding them very well. BYOB's queen comes in to sweep out the... and BYOB's queen has died twice already. BYOB's queen could perhaps stand to play a little bit less dangerously. The rest of their team is very good. They could probably handle it if BYOB's queen was not putting in so much effort. Meanwhile, Full Snail University is continuing. Looks like Full Snail University has abandoned Econ, probably a good move at this point, has gone full military, hunting down that queen with a bloodthirsty strength. And the strategy pays off, killing off BYOB's queen and taking their second victory for the night. Coming up next is, of course, the Lion Queen versus Always Be Closing. This was Julian Hyde seriously delivering you the serious Killer Queen facts.
All right, the Lion Queen on gold, Always Be Closing on blue. On deck, Bees, and Billy Witch Doctor.
That's all right. Do you want to head out? We can get a sub. All right, so up next we have the Lion Queen. And what is it? Always Be Closing. Always Be Closing.
I know, I'm like, well, they're gonna kill him. I was literally on the ledger, like.
All right, this should be once again an interesting game. We have the Splinter team for Beauty and the Bees up against a kind of Splinter team for Mediocre. So should be very, very interesting. All right, right off we have classic 2-2 from the Lion Queen. So a slight berry lead right now for the Lion Queen, which must feel good for them. Ooh, two big queen deaths, one right after another, as Always Be Closing takes the berry lead. And just as I say that, actually, gold ties it up. So some great moves now going from both teams, but yeah, gold queen goes down and the gold ledge guard goes down. So right now, a lot of the momentum seems to be in Always Be Closing's favor, and there we go. Very fast game as Always Be Closing manages to take it with a military victory. Okay, we're going on to the night map here between these two teams. Always Be Closing looked very much in control. You can see the kind of experience on that team as even when they were a little behind at the beginning, they had a plan, and that plan paid off in the long run. Ooh, but this time Stoven, the queen for blue, goes down. Ooh, we have a crazy fast worker, but unfortunately that worker goes down. is an interesting idea, and Always Be Closing right now has the berry lead, but what they don't have is a lot of military out. Right now there's a lot of gold military out against the blue hive, so blue's going to need to do something to get back in this game militarily. All right, they've got 2 soldiers out now. They're harassing the gold hive. And this looks like it's a little bit of a stalemate. Ooh, a lot of fighting there going on around the gold hive. And gold queen goes down. So we're all tied up on queen kills. As Always Be Closing starts to pull away in the berry count. As I say that, though, 1 and almost 2 berry runners for gold get in. Another one gets shut down right there. Berries going back and forth, back and forth. Gold queen goes down again. This is pretty bad, right? Right now, there's only 1 gold soldier out, and that soldier goes down almost immediately. And the gold queen is on her last life, so she's going to have to play very, very defensive. She can't capture any gates. All right, so unforced error, but the gold ledge guard kills the blue queen. So now suddenly we're all tied up on both queens are on their last life. So this is getting really interesting. And as I said, the lion queen has caught up in berries. Gold's runner slips in. Gold only needs 2 more berries to take this. But where are those berries? All right, runner coming in. 1 more berry for the lion queen. 1 more. We got a blue ledge guard in place. Abs is there. Gets totally shut down. But they are gold right now is on the precipice. However, they don't have 1 ledge guard in place. That's good. Kick through. That gold soldier should really be kicking those berries back towards his own hive. Because there's a lot of blue military out, shutting down Gold's hive. Blue coming to hive clear, but it's a little bit dangerous. Oh, there we go. Lion Queen slips in, and Gold takes that match, and we've tied it up here. The Lion Queen against Always Be Closing. Very impressive showing there from the Lion Queen. Made up of some fairly new players, I think. So that's pretty exciting and pretty interesting. Okay, so we're going in here to the deciding game between the Lion Queen and Always Be Closing. It's worth noting that in that first game on the day map, there was a pretty strong showing from both teams, but it really did feel like the experience of Always Be Closing, many of them being former BDOker players, was paying off as they just were a little bit more solid, a little bit more sure of themselves, and had a plan that came together and won a little bit more. Right now, there's a lot of harassment going on at Gold once again, and Blue. Gold trying to stay alive. Ooh, some amazing moves there by that Gold ledge guard. It goes down, but it managed to take the queen out with it. As I say that, the Gold Queen goes down as well. So really impressive ledge guarding on both sides. And actually, this has meant that the Lion Queen has taken a slight berry lead. Now, there's still a ton of blue harassment in place, including a Speed Warrior who ends up taking out the Gold Queen. And now the Gold Queen is on her last life. This is very dangerous, but another crazy moves there by that ledge guard. Takes out the Blue Queen once again, and but a kick in, and but it might not matter. The Gold hive was clear, so Gold retains the slight berry lead. But man, that unforced error, even though that ledge guard is doing some amazing stuff. I have never seen a ledge guard basically take on the queen in her own hive at a 5v5. I've seen it maybe a little bit in Chicago, but that's some really impressive stuff. And there we go. 2 berries come in from Gold, and they only need 3 berries left. But once again, these queens are on their last life. Chris Tomorrow, they're playing with fire, trying to clear out his hive. But here we go. 2 more berries come in for Gold. They need 1 more. Really impressive stuff, and I think the MVP of this match is going to go to that ledge guard. Hot topic. Oh no, okay, all right, that was very scary. Chris Tomorrow did not need to take that chance. The last berry comes in, and it looks like the Lion Queen, the underdog, takes it 2-1. against always be closing. Really, really exciting. Amazing stuff. All right. Bees, 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 bees on gold. Billy Witch Doctor on blue.
On deck, BYOB and Colony Collapse. On deck, BYOB, Colony Collapse.
Okay, well, after Billy Witch Doctor's on blue. Well, after that exciting match, I believe miracles can happen. That was very impressive, and I think it speaks really, that showing speaks to the kind of strength, the bench strength of Beauty and the Bees that their splinter team, their offshoot team, the Lion Queen, can take out one of the stronger teams here tonight. So really exciting. Right now we're going to go into a match between Bees, NYU team, splinter team from Meaningful Choices, and Billy Witch Doctor. Both of these teams a little bit underdogs, but both of them definitely talented. And so it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams face off. Right now we actually have Gold, Bees, going for a snail. That gets shut down, and they lose a military unit, so that's tough. There's actually been a lot of, wow, there you go, a lot of berry running going, for there having been a ledge guard in place this whole game. So this is making Bees Gambit for the snail a little bit harder, because right now they really need to rely on shutting down that hive, that blue hive. And there we go, the ledge guard goes down, and right now there's no snail rider in sight. So it's a little difficult to know what Bees has in store. Billy Witch Doctor only needs 4 more berries, and that snail is actually being moved back. That snail hasn't even really made it out of the long haul, which is really the hardest spot. Ledge guard gets pushed off there by a Billy Witch Doctor worker, and 1 more berry comes in. Billy Witch Doctor only needs 3 more berries. The snail is moving again, and there's actually not a lot of gold military out. That could have been Gold's chance to take control of a lot of the gates, but they ended up deciding not to. Again, a lot of fighting going on around the snail. It's moving again, but Gold needs to get a much bigger military out, because and this ledge guard for Gold needs to hold the place down. Ooh, Gold Queen goes down, and Blue has a huge amount of gate control. They have basically all of the gates taken out. All right, so there we go, a runner coming in for Blue. Nice running there. Billy Witch Doctor has had some great running here against this ledge guard. They have been able to get in, even though that ledge guard has been there the whole game. They only need 2 berries left, and they're moving the snail back. This is looking dire. There's a clear hive for Blue, looking very dire for Bees. The best they could hope for maybe is a very strong military push that ends up taking out the queen, but there's a berry coming up for Blue. Gold needs to do something, and I don't think it's coming in time. And it is not. There we go. Billy Witch Doctor takes the first game of that match and goes up 1-0 against Bees. Okay, here we are on the night map in this game between BillyWitchDoctor.com on blue and Bees on gold. Billy Witch Doctor looking pretty strong in that last game. Bees. Oh, thank you. Billy Witch Doctor wasn't, Bees wasn't able to get much going. And so that's, this is going to be tough. This is going to be really, really tough for Bees. There we go. Bees. Queen goes down again. So they're going to need to play very safe for the rest of this game. Actually, not a lot of econ movement for either team at the moment. So who knows? This game still could go either way, but right now a slight military lead for Billy Witch Doctor. And yeah, Billy Witch Doctor now continues to run berries. They got 2 runners coming in. They're up to 4 now. Again, we have Gold going for this snail, and they're holding it pretty well this time actually. But the snail is really, really tough to beat. If they don't have any ledge guard, the snail doesn't win against Econ on this map. Econ is too fast. You can just grab those berries up by the speed gate and then fall almost all the way unimpeded into your hive. And so you really need a ledge guard if you're going to do snail on the night map, because it doesn't even have the speed advantage, I would say, against Econ. 3 more berries for Billy Witch Doctor as they're actually moving the snail back. Once again, we see bees trying to get something started. They have no gate control. Their workers are just standing around. They can't win Econ at this point. They have to become warriors. And it looks like Billy Witch Doctor is actually moving the snail right now. Okay, Billy Witch Doctor only needs 1 more berry. Gold moves guard into place. That guard needed to be there a long time ago. But all right, we have the last berry here waiting for Billy Witch Doctor. They're going to need to clear out their hive. 2 berries waiting. We'll see if one tries to go in, open up a path for the other. Almost, but that guard's still in place. But no, there we go. Blue clears out their hive. And there we go. Billy Witch Doctor takes that match 2-0 against Bees.
BYOB on gold, Colony Collapse on blue. BYOB on gold, Colony Collapse on blue. Always be closing and Beauty and the Bees on deck. Always be closing, Beauty and the Bees on deck.
All right, well, this should be another interesting game. BYOB Founders team against Colony Collapse. What's looking like the strongest team right now of the evening. Looks like Gold wanted to do the snail, but right now they're having a lot of trouble getting any kind of military out. And in fact, Blue, it looks like, is going to move the snail. Well, they go down as well. This might actually just be a military fight. Both of these teams want to scrap. Ooh, but Josh Rabonis goes down. And right now, in this military fight, Colony Collapse is up 1. Okay, there we go. Brian goes down. Oh no, Josh Rabonis goes down again. And so Gold is down to 1 queen life, and they have no gates. Yeah, this doesn't look like Colony Collapse has any interest in going for any victory condition other than military. There we go, a pincer, and Colony Collapse goes up 1 against BYOB. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I know there's only 3 of you, but it's always nice to have people watching. We're here at 5v5 Fridays at the NYU Game Center in Brooklyn, New York. Pretty exciting stuff. Lion Queen looking good. Were you the ledge guard? That was amazing moves. That was ridiculous. You just changed the meta, I think, for ledge guarding. That was pretty impressive.
That was maybe the best I've ever played besides Kickstarter.
It was pretty impressive. Definitely impressive. Okay, well, looks like we've got Econ running for Colony Collapse. Once again, I am arguing that the night map is now an Econ map. It is definitely, the snail is too hard. The snail, I think, wouldn't even beat unimpeded Econ at this point. So snail doesn't even have the time advantage. So snail, which might have been viable at one point, no longer viable. That's my call. Snail's done. This is an Econ game. Econ and military. It's very sad. The snail is good. Everyone loves the snail, but unfortunately, she's not gonna get much attention. All right, only 2 berries left for Colony Collapse, and what seems like a pretty easy Econ victory for them. Bounce battle means that blue takes it 2-0 against BYOB.
Always be closing on gold, Beauty and the Bees on blue. Always be closing, Beauty and the Bees. On deck, Billy Witch Doctor and Full Snail University.
Okay, so another exciting match now. So the Lion Queen, the splinter group for Beauty and the Bees taking out Always Be Closing, and now the actual Beauty and the Bees are going to take their shot. Once again, thanks everyone for tuning in here to 5v5 Fridays in Brooklyn, New York. The local weekly Killer Queen tournament for NYC. Okay, right off the bat, we have Diego going down for blue, but and Econ all tied up for both teams. I agree, E-Man on 420. E-Man? I don't know. All right. I agree, E-Man. Econ is, I think Econ is not the only way. I think you can do some strong stuff militarily if you have a lot of coordination. But I do think we agree on the fact that the snail is it's no longer viable. I don't know how Josh and Nick could make it viable again. I think for a brief period it was genuinely inviable on the night map because it was a shorter distance, but it's just unfortunately too hard to defend on. It's very hard to defend on both maps, and I think that frankly on the night map, Econ is just so blazingly fast. Okay, there we go. Very quick win with military for Always Be Closing as they go up 1 against Beauty and the Bees. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they could boost the speed of the snail. Yeah, they could shorten the gap in the center, maybe. Yeah, if it was a little harder to come up from the middle, maybe, but that would kind of, you know, it's hard to know. Yeah, you could slow down Econ on the night map. I'm not sure that would, I mean, hopefully that would make Snail viable, but I'm not sure, I think it would just make it slightly more viable, but still not as much viable. All right, right now we have Econ going for both, and again we see that constant, unending Econ from Always Be Closing, that kind of mediocre, single-minded 2v2. I think your scene is getting better fundamentally. Oh, thank you. I think we are getting better as well. I think we are, we'll never know until the Nationals, but I think certainly the best of our teams could, I think, scrap pretty well with a lot of the teams from Chicago and Portland. Hard to know exactly, but we do have some pretty strong players, and we're getting stronger. That's what 5v5 is all about, giving people an opportunity to practice. As I say that, Always Be Closing only needs 1 more berry, and it looks like it is coming in, and there we go. Always Be Closing takes a quick 2-0 against Beauty and the Bees.
All right, Billy Witch Doctor on gold, Full Snail on blue. Bees on deck, Lion Queen on deck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Want to commentate together, Brian?
I don't know, can I hear me?
I don't know, probably.
Live right now?
It's definitely live.
Alright, put the mic down.
Yeah.
Let's talk to your neck.
Put it right here.
Just put it down.
Put it right here. Can you hear it?
No. We're supposed to hear ourselves?
No, you don't hear yourself. Just make sure they can hear.
Say one if you can hear the difference.
That's so
Say
dumb.
two if you can't.
So dumb. All right, so the next matchup we have Full Snail. We have Full Snail on blue and BillyWitchDoctor.com on gold. Full Snails, it's a good team. They've been practicing for a good long while. There's some great people on it. Billy Witch Doctor, a newer team, but also really, really good. They practice at Chinatown where everybody else practices, and they're showing up to 5v5 every week, and it's getting started, so it's going to be a good match. All right, so what do we have here? Alrighty, early queen fight, and gold queen runs away. Okay, blue's going full military, it's looking like. So no econ for blue. Gold was going econ, but their military is currently shutting it down entirely. Nice, queen on the kill on the gold queen, excuse me, by blue. So blue is for sure going full military. Oh, they're going military snail because they're getting speed up there. Unless they're doing speed soldier, but no, is going down the snail? Yeah. Okay, so blue's gonna run a speed snail. There's a berry in the gold hive. Yep, and all right, so that speed snail's moving pretty quick. It's got a few escorts. Not a lot of gold military out to shut it down. It's moving really quick, and the gold queen goes down. All right, there's one gold military out, or two gold military out right now. So is it enough to stop the speed snail? And can they finish their econ? Because that's their only win condition right now. Yeah, well, speed snail shut down, so it's going to be a regular snail for now. Slow and steady wins the race. It could also win the killer queen game. Boom. That blue military just killing it. All right, that snail, slow snail, moving closer and closer to the finish line. Although nice clear by that gold soldier taking no prisoners. Gold econ, they have 7 berries left, so they still have a long way to go. And that snail is just pretty darn close. There's so many berries by the snail. And a little berry in that finishing screen. Military victory for Full Snail. Got guest commentator. Guest commentator Brian Wong.
Hey guys, you're in for a treat. I don't usually do this, but Aaron called me over. Alright, so we got Full Snail against the Chinatown team, BillyWitchDoctor.com, which is not actually a website. We actually went to check, but nothing's there. You'll just get spam.
It's an awkward Force reference.
Is it really? Oh, okay. Sub Jordan. I'm casting. So it's Full Snail. As Andrew's queen for this one. He's pretty much uncontested when it comes to jousting. So look for him. Look for him to just crush every stealing fight. The Billy Witch Doctor, I've noticed, queen, tends to just float around on the ceiling a lot, maybe 3 seconds at a time. So he'll just kind of waste a little bit of time, but hopefully he can fix that when this match comes up. So we start on the night map now. Stationary, all right. Andrew going for a quick military contestation. Jousting, all right, he wins that one, gets the queen out. So 1 military each on each side. Looks like they're both going for econ. 1 ledge guard up for blue. Really good gate control by no one. Just doing what they feel like. But a good. That's like the ledge guard just disappeared. What happens? All right, so blue's ahead. Full Snail University is ahead. Good wrap around by Andrew. There's a lot of action going on in the blue hive. Gold is struggling. He got the speed warrior up, but it's like they're struggling to get the berries in, and there they go. There that happens. Speed warrior instantly dies to Andrew's joust back there. I'm 3 seconds behind this stream. Good jousting. All right, push him out. One ledge guard, but he'll be quickly exterminated by Andrew. There we go. So it's a free high for blue. Good abs by Chris Wallace, also known as Chris. Don't call me Chris Wallace. Good, seriously good ledge guarding. Good barrier there. Oh, it's kicking, close. But this is pretty much a domination by Full Snail. Andrew's ledge.
Casting by Brian Wang.
Super sick. Brian Wong. My name's Brian Wong. All right, yeah, jousting again by Andrew. There you have it, folks. I'm off because Charles is gonna yell at me once he sees now I'm casting later.
I'm so bad. Whatever, you did fine.
Get out of here for no one sees.
All right, bees on gold, the Lion Queen on blue. On deck, Colony Collapse, and always be closing.
Whoa! If your whole team was there, it's unclear why one would press ready if their whole team wasn't there. I don't know, who do they play against? I need to see the next game. So who's playing right now? Bees. Okay. This is exciting. So the Lion Queen didn't have her whole team in place when this game began, but and that might be, but it doesn't seem to matter because they have the berry lead. We have Chris Demara there with styling with his vertical flying skills. All right, so the Lion Queen doing a great job of getting berries in, and in a strange turn of events, I think the Lion Queen might be doing better in this tournament than Beauty and the Bees itself. So an impressive showing there from the Lion Queen, a team that was just sort of splintered off. Has a couple of quite a few regulars from Beauty and the Bees, but also just some pickups. Yeah, Portland plays Chicago on Sunday. That's really exciting. I will definitely be tuning in. Unfortunately, the last Chicago tournament I haven't caught up on. It took place. I was at a wedding when the last Chicago tournament took place, so I couldn't tune in. But I'm very excited to see the outcome. And I will definitely be tuning in this Sunday. Who's going on? So who's coming from from Chicago to Portland on Sunday? I'll ask the stream. Is it the same players that came to New York? I wonder. I think one of them is Andre. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if PDX puts up as good a fight as I think New York did. I mean, New York pushed Chicago right to the edge, and you know, Chicago's good. They came back. That experience paid off. But I'll be interested to see if Portland can give them as much of a run for their money as New York did. So we'll see. A little bit of bad berry running there on Blue's side, but their berries are still moving quite quickly. They're already at the 5, but it was actually a very, very fast military victory for the Lion Queen. All right.
Colony Collapse on gold, always be closing on blue. On deck, BYOB and BillyWitchDoctor.com.
Your team is up? Your team is up?
Soon.
You just didn't want to talk to that
We are
person.
soon, right?
No.
No.
No, we have like 3 more games.
Okay, well, I gotta get in the lines.
I see. Uh-oh, the Colony Collapse is missing a player. You can't sub in your queen. That's the only rule. You can't sub in your queen.
I wasn't going to play queen.
Oh, all right. Brian Kang showing up late to his own party.
I saw you up there. I was like, are we up?
Okay, so this is going to be a very exciting match. Colony Collapse, the Splinter team, the offshoot team from Meaningful Choices, up against Always Be Closing, the offshoot team from Mediocre. The two, the greatest rivalry in New York City Killer Queen history, and it starts out with a clean kill on Brian Kang, and right now both teams doing what looks to be a 2-2, as a slight berry lead goes to blue. Yeah, this is a mirrored 2-2 with Brian dancing in the hive, trying to draw Hayden out, perhaps. Yeah, a lot of military around that blue hive as a berry runner gets in. One thing I will say is that Mediocre always had very strong berry runners, and I think at least one of them, Afram, is playing on Always Be Closing at the moment. So this should be very interesting. Ooh! There we go. Brian chases Hayden down and ends up getting the kill. But right now, I'm not sure it matters too much. I mean, so there's a clear hive right now going for Colony Collapse, and I think this might be Colony Collapse's plan all along, is to prevent any gates for Always Be Closing as Hayden goes down one more time. And once again, that really aggressive Brian Kang that can sometimes get him in trouble, but if it means that he can completely shut down another team's military, it's just worth it. Here we go. Blue trying to get some military out as the gold hive is completely clear. 2 berry runners come in, and they only need 4 more berries. After being at a berry deficit, they have now surpassed Always Be Closing in the berry account. All right, so gold having a very strong defense, and there we go. Brian Kang chases down Hayden and takes him out. This great rivalry, this great New York City rivalry, here playing out once again at 5v5 Fridays. For those people who are interested in the standings right now, we have Colony Collapse at number 1 with 4-0. We have Always Be Closing 3-1. Full Snail University, my team, at 3-1 somehow. The Lion Queen 2-2. Billy Witch Doctor 2-2. BYOB in 6th place with 1 win and 3 losses. Beauty and the Bees in 7th with 1 win and 3 losses. And Bees with 4 losses and no wins. Coming in 8th place. All right, so this is a pretty fast econ map, so let's see if the sort of world-famous Mediocre econ can get something started here. And I gotta say, from the very first few moments of this match, I'm not sure that there is. We don't have any guards. We have no military up for blue right now, which is a really, really tough position to be in. Brian is just being, Brian got a little greedy there and got taken out. So Gold Queen goes down, and that might be the beginning of blue being able to get some kind of military out. It's going to be very, very tough for them. They really need to hold these gates as best they can. But like this gold guard is just very strong, and there's only, the blue guard goes down. There's been a clear gold hive almost this entire game. There we go. Hayden goes down, and we are in, this is looking pretty dire for Always Be Closing. A lot of really strong guards up for gold. It's been a long time since any blue workers were able to get home. Brian goes down again. That might be a glimmer of hope for this blue team. There's a lot of blue military out. Can they get in to kill the Gold Queen before the last berry comes in? Gold only needs 1 more berry. Hayden going to chase down Brian. I think sensing that this is his last chance, but it's too late. Last berry gets in, and Colony Collapse takes it 2-0 against Always Be Closing. Which means up next. All right.
BYOB on gold, Billy Witch Doctor on blue, Beauty and the Bees, and Bees on deck.
All right now we have BYOB on gold up against BillyWitchDoctor.com on blue. Okay, here we go. BYOB on gold, BillyWitchDoctor.com on blue. Here in the day map. Okay, right now we have Econ going for both teams. A big Econ push for BYOB. And it looks like a classic 2-2 from BillyWitchDoctor.com. And Billy Witch Doctor doing a good job of actually keeping the berries pretty close, but man, these three berry runners, yeah, every cycle they go through. Billy Witch Doctor's queen goes down, and they only need 3 more berries for BYOB to take it. There's 2 berries coming up. Oh, guard doesn't get there in time. 1 more berry for BYOB to take it. Only 2 more, though, for Billy Witch Doctor, as they put 2 ledge guards in place, and BYOB's ledge guard goes down. A lot of blue military now around gold, and there's a completely clear blue base, but gold is moving the snail. All right, blue notices in time and shuts that down. But once again, we're down to 1 berry each for both of these teams. And there is no guard right now for gold. And gold doesn't have any military to come out. Goldell has the queen guarding, but that's very dangerous for her. She takes out that berry carrier, but she gets taken out herself. Both queens go down, and gold sneaks the snail in. Okay, so there we go. A good switch. There for BYOB, just deciding to do a little bit of sneak snail, and they get away with it. They definitely get away with it. I guess when you're down to that last berry on both sides, and both teams are just concentrating so much on the day map at the top of the map, yeah, someone just moves that snail. Just move that snail. So pretty interesting game right there. Our first snail win of the night. I think, no, our second snail win of the night. And on the backs of that, BYOB looks like it goes immediately to the snail, trying to get something moving. Billy Witch Doctor is running more traditional econ, but is now dragging the snail back. Billy Witch Doctor, however, only has 2 berries in. So this is they need to get something running a little bit more. Once again, we have a pretty good military presence for Billy Witch Doctor, but they're getting chased around a little bit. We have a speed snail out. Oh, a big dive by that Gold Stripes takes out the blue queen and a blue soldier. And this speed snail is moving uninterrupted now. There we go, hops off just to make sure that they don't get blue doesn't get a sacrifice. And that snail is moving incredibly fast. Ooh, queen goes down again. And it looks like this is going to be another snail victory for BYOB. There you go. 2 in a row, snail victories. BYOB wins that match 2-0. Which means we're going to our next match.
Beauty and the Bees on gold, Bees on blue. Full Snail University and the Lion Queen on deck.
Okay, here we go. This should be pretty interesting. These two teams, both pretty good, but right now both sitting at the bottom of the standings. So will Beauty and the Bees end up taking the win and keep Bees at 4 losses and no wins, or can Bees take a win off this very experienced team here with Beauty and the Bees? And right now it looks like Beauty and the Bees, even with the shenanigans that are going on in the blue hive, Beauty and the Bees has a pretty strong econ lead. The snail is moving for blue, so Gold's going to have to notice that pretty soon, or else they might end up getting sneak snailed. It looks like they've noticed it. Gold Hot Topic comes in to clear that out. And we are only 5 berries away from a gold win, and it is a long way to go for blue. Blue's best hope might in fact be a snail. They're running berries now, but that moment is probably past. What they really need to concentrate on is getting a big military out and moving this snail much more consistently. It's halfway across. If they had very good ledge guarding in place, they could theoretically overtake this econ lead. But it just doesn't look like it's happening. They can't get the military presence they need. Some good ledge guarding by blue, slowing this down, but they leave a berry in the hive, and now we got another berry carrier coming up. That's one more berry is all Beauty and the Bees needs to take this first game. They have one coming up, blue abs in place. Queen Diego comes up to clear out his hive. Blue manages to take out that berry carrier. Bounce battle, doesn't matter though, because the berry carrier gets in, and Beauty and the Bees goes up 1 against Bees. Bees is rotating their queen, it looks like every game. So definitely trying to get a little bit more practice in for more of their players, which is a good idea, I think, good of them. Okay, here on the night map, we've got another econ game going, and this time it looks like Bees holds the berry advantage, at least for now. 2 berries coming in, they're already at 5 to Gold's 3. So already, Bees doing a much better job of controlling the hives and getting these berries in, getting the berries done. Ooh, but a bad peek out by that ledge guard for blue means that they go down. There's a clear gold hive, but right now blue really needs to keep moving the berries because gold is about to catch up with this clear hive. Yeah, they have almost caught up. All right, blue berry carrier gets in, as does a gold. Ooh, blue queen goes down. So okay, some good ledge guarding here from Waffles on blue. Two blue warriors. And right now, Bees is only 3 berries away from taking this. Ooh, avoided a kick in there on gold. Berries going back and forth, and ooh, a nice spawn means that blue grabs a berry right off the bat. And right now, blue really needs, there's a gold open hive, and blue needs to clear out their hive if they're going to have a chance. They've got the last 2 berries for gold coming down in. That's 1. Ooh, can the other one get in? Bounce battling with a warrior goes down, and blue is taking control of gold's hive. But man, blue queen goes down. Last berry comes in for gold. That's a hard-fought victory. A great game, but Beauty and the Bees ends up coming out on top. And up next we have Full Snail and the Lion Queen.
All right, Full Snail on gold, the Lion Queen on blue. On deck, Billy Witch Doctor and Colony Collapse.
All right, let's go, Lion Queen.
Cast away.
Yes, cast away. Excellent. It is Brian back. the best commentator ever. I actually really wish there was someone else or at least 2 mics here to just bounce stuff off of, because this stream, I don't even know, like, I literally don't even know if I can curse on this stream. Because it's like family friendly or whatever Charles said. Fuck that. Curse what I want. Sup, Wyatt? Okay, Wyatt, come cast with me. Wyatt, come cast. Just like, be my bounce off first so I can tell jokes too.
I'm just gonna listen to what you say.
Alright, that's fine. So it's, what team is it? It's like Full Snail versus the Lion Queen. I actually really like that name. It's gonna be Andrew versus the guy wearing the thing on his head. I don't know, Chris. Yes, of course, Chris. Chris, it's very cute. And Aaron, who... Shit. Dude, get away from my face, Marion. I'm the dickest commentator. Alright, so I expect Full Snail to win this one, so if you want to place your bets, I'll dollar money match anyone and put my money on Full Snail. Anyway, here we go.
What strategy do you think they're gonna do?
Econ, because their warriors are better. That doesn't make sense, but they never go Snail anyway. Alright, Joust, let's go Andrew. Andrew win! Oh wait, Skelly was pretty good at jousting too. Oh, but they jousted too long, they lost all their warriors. Unfortunate, but they make it up with new warriors. Good showing, Full Snail. Alright, the 1 ledge guard for there, 2 ledge guards. There. Okay, so they both appear to be going econ. Pretty standard. But there's, no, just kidding. 4 warriors, military, I'm blind. Dude, that screen is so far away, I can't even see. Alright, they're just going dick mode on this guy, Chris. I'm playing a fun game I like to call Hunt the Bitch, where the queen is the bitch, and they are the hunters. Jousting, jousting. Alright, here you go. Put him in the corner. Yeah, crush him. Good job. Crushed. Andrew crushed Chris against the corner there. 1 life left. Alright. So the strategy of 1 snail. Alright, they pincered that guy on the bottom. Nice. I mean, he's like, no, to be fair, Chris is good at jousting, but like, you can't match up against Andrew. That's later for. Alright, so gold seems to be just crushing the gates, or like, keeping control of the gates, while blue is left strangled. They've transitioned to snail, which I believe is a good plan, because military is not the best. Queen will have to dive here unless, nope, alright, they established control. Never mind, commentator's curse. That Skull Warrior, who I believe is Aaron. Nice job clearing out everything. Just free chat, it's fine. Alright, so there's 1 ledge guard, nice joust for Andrew. Again, kind of expected. Once you play with Andrew Muff, it's pretty much no hope against jousting him. He's so fucking annoying. Didn't hear that, Andrew. Alright, so Abs coming up, Speed Warrior. It's Chris. Chris, don't call me Chris Wallace. Alright, Speed Warrior. Oh god, they let her bury in. But Snail's slowly making their way, not even speed it up. Just the Warrior speed it up, not the Snail though. But everyone is slowly moving their way downtown. Faces past as they're homebound. The Queen going down. Oh! Baited down and smarted by Chris. First death by Andrew, but they're still in a good spot. The Speed Warrior, Chris Wallace, doing a fairly good job. He might have left their one. Oh no, the Queen starts back him up. Alright, so there's a slight hesitation on the bottom. He's just kind of running around. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Maybe if you run around faster, the Queen will be confused and leave. Oh my god, where did that come from? Oh my god. And Andrew with the comeback. Literally on the back of the Queen. Coming on them.
For game 2. Lion Queen, you got this.
Wyatt, what are your thoughts on that match?
I wasn't really paying that much attention. I apologize.
You heard it here first, folks. Professional Wyatt.
On the case.
On the case.
Exactly.
Pro gamer Wyatt.
I was socializing, doing non-nerdy stuff.
Alright, night map. Alright, non-nerdy stuff.
Wow.
Anna, who do you think will win this match?
I think Fusnil is strong.
You're hoping FSU? I'm asking Anna, please. Guys, please let the woman talk.
Thank you.
What do you say? Well, you have to talk to the mic.
Oh, hello everybody.
That's not your thoughts on the match. I asked you what your thoughts on the match were. Why is no one watching this but me? Alright, let's start. 3 ways to win, guys. Military, economic, and snail. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1! Alright, here we go. Alright, no military for blue is what Andrew is basically saying here. Fuck military. They're not getting military on my watch. Oh god, they're going the Zerg Rush strategy of all econ. Interesting, but it never really pans out. Because when that happens, the Queen will establish full military kill, like she's doing now. Gold will be pretty much strangled. They're not going to have any they'll have a lot of berries for sure, but like they're not gonna have military. I guess I can try for snail. Like running around. All right, cool. Good job by Andrew, map awareness, knowing to defend that gate to get his churn out some warriors. But they'll be quickly exterminated here, hopefully. So fully clothed guy, I believe is that as Charles, is alternating Snail and Econ, a daring strategy. Hasn't really worked out. It doesn't jump off the snail. But you know what? That let a berry in get it, so that's a good job. And that shouldn't have happened in the bottom left. That's okay. So anyway, Abs, Chris Wallace, ledge guarding, super solid. A battle for the ages going down in gold side. Ooh, but a Skull Warrior takes out Aaron. Successfully knocks out that ledge defense. Ooh, but that, like, what is that? Is that, that's, who is that? This is like this warrior, worker just running around, running on snail and stuff. Alright, he died. Andrew coming in to help defend the ledge guard. Both seem pretty even on berries. Gold slightly ahead on both snail and econ. But down a life and getting bounced around. Good reflex to get out of that. Yeah, alright, so there's no was one ledge guard. Ooh, they got the queen of death, blue side. Hayden, what are your thoughts on this match?
I haven't really been watching it, to be honest.
No one is fucking watching this. No one is watching this game except me.
Checking
My God. Okay, blues bring the snail back, which is a solid strategy, so they really want to hit there. Kicking the berry across, but hopefully the other side will see it. No, it just rolls another waterfall. Unfortunate. But only one side left. Oh my, that was a good bounce. I don't know if this is on purpose, but it's a good bounce. Alright. Hayden taking his safety corner. A little cowardly, but definitely the safest option right here. It's 5-4 right now. Blue is now winning on both sides. An upset in the last 30 seconds of this match. Warriors coming out to secure that area. So 3 warriors. Does Gold have any workers? No, I believe they are full military, playing that fun game I mentioned earlier. But no one's really establishing position to contest the queen. Both are pretty set in their ways. Andrew's safe on his side of the map, Gold's set on her side. But the difference here is that Gold is actually working towards win conditions, while Gold is just dying a slow death, doing absolutely nothing to defend against the snail. Andrew's not cowardly, but alright, there we go. He couldn't do anything there. It's kind of defense, but going to the third match now. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm pretty sure no one else was watching that map besides me, because Wyatt just gave me a funny look.
That's,
you know?
that's my team, Lion Clean, represent.
Lion Clean. Heard it here first.
Lion Clean. Let's go, let's go, let's go, Lion Queen.
All right.
Lion Queen.
Day map. Fighter of the night map.
Bring it home.
They might be reading some instructions here. It's a very confusing game. Or should I get some water? As you know, it's 3 ways to win. Military, economic, and what's the last one? I forgot, but it wasn't viable. That's all I remember. All right, looks like both teams are ready to go. Sussing some strategy. I sense blood in the water today, right now. Ooh, Gold is doing some interesting. Charles is going for their other gate, it looks like, unsuccessful in bouncing it out. Gold getting one worker, getting one military out. Blue with 2. Small advantage for now. Ooh, good side swipe by the blue side. Puts Andrew down 1 and lets Gold get the snail position they all desire in that one spot on that ledge, right? Prime real estate right there. Kind of a massacre though, when you consider the results of that careful stacking of their warriors. I'm sure it was carefully thought out before, but not quite planning out the way they thought it would go. Oh, another kill on Andrew. It was swept from above. Unexpected to say the least. Completely unexpected by Andrew, for sure. But it looks like they've got a lockdown on snail now. Gold seems to be going for no win conditions. Maybe snail if they want to bring it back all the way. Not an unreasonable request, but their speed warrior goes down. Christopher Wallace dying to that queen swipe. Look at that escort by that by Gold. So Jesus Christ, the queen just brought us to us. I'll be having none of your escorts, guys.
Let's go, Lion Queen.
All right, good sweep by that blue queen. No military out to say at all for the Gold team. Kind of locked down actually. Could have prevented that one, but not so bad. Not the end of the world to have just one military out. Progressively getting worse though that gold military is killing all the workers out. Safely escorting that snail. I don't think. Yeah. The queen's there to contest. Blue's slowly working on that econ, which is of course their better win condition than snail at this point. But Andrew's safely established position up there. Oh, left. Turn right. Might not want to face that. Blue should really be, that abs on the bottom should be trying to get some berries in. Kind of inefficient movement there. Just kind of wandering around. I know what he's doing.
Those words.
Inefficient stats.
Criticism.
Stepping in A3. Ooh, good bait by the fully clothed warrior, also known as Charles. Good kill by the abs. Wow, it's pretty close. In terms of snail percentage to econ percentage, both are pretty much equivalent. Interesting now that Blue has cleared out snail. Blue looks like Blue has the advantage here. Again, they should still be just continuously running econ. That abs needs to just like stop missing those ledges. Oh my god, it's probably Andrew. Yeah, it's Andrew. Alright. Come and see here, folks. Andrew always wins those. 100% of the time, always bet your money on Andrew. Vote for Andrew. Alright, I'm stepping off because Charles is coming back.
Okay, up next.
All right, Billy Witch Doctor on gold, Colony Collapse on blue. No. Beauty and the Bees won that 2-0.
This one?
Yeah. Bees on deck. Always be closing on deck.
All right, here we go. BillyWitchDoctor.com on gold. And on blue, we have Colony Collapse. We have a snail moving for Colony Collapse while Billy Witch Doctor attempts to get some kind of econ going, but it doesn't look like they're having a very easy time of it. Gold Queen has gone down twice now. This might end up being a military victory before Blue gets the snail in the net. Yeah, Gold's having a lot of trouble getting any kind of military out. They're now simply throwing their workers in front of the snail in a desperate attempt to slow it down. And there we go. Blue takes it. Goes one up against BillyWitchDoctor.com.
Pretty good. The last game. Especially with both of us almost completely gone. And no, we haven't played together for a while.
Every time I did it, Charles would be like,
Who are you playing? I'd always be closing.
We've got a couple of tough teams ahead of us.
every time.
I don't know how you do that. It's ridiculous. Okay. Alright. That's fair enough. I'm very rusty, and I'm exhausted. And it's more proof that the snail is not viable. You should just never go snail.
All right.
Yeah, they beat us. They did beat us. But you guys have 1 point. Overall, like, basically, we fixed the thing. We didn't go into something in the daylight. So if you stand on that, means we're great. So much was more better.
All right, we have a very strong econ lead now going for Colony Collapse. As once again, Billy Witch Doctor struggles to really get anything out and working. A speed worker runs into the hive for Billy Witch Doctor and immediately dies. Not entirely clear. It didn't even have a berry. I'm not entirely clear why it went in there, but oh well. All right, Colony Collapse Queen, Gold's Queen down to her last life.
I think that's the order. Wait, as a speed warrior, what's your thought? What do you think? Is it more?
And there's the last berry for Colony Collapse, and they take it 2-0.
Bees on gold, always be closing on blue. On deck, the Lion Queen and BYOB.
Not speed. You're talking about just kill everything? Just whatever you can kill, you kill.
Wait, who's?
What? Not like speed. I think so too. I think better regular lead bar for speed for like denies everyone else and punch. Zone deny. Yeah. It's like the pressure. Yeah. Yes. Very strong.
All right, right off the bat, looks like we got Econ going for both teams and going a little bit better for Always Be Closing.
No, I don't know. We were close, but like not that close. Andrew needed to stay alive. Is that one where he died like 5 seconds in? No.
Why you gotta bring up all this?
We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Don't worry.
There's one I couldn't stay alive. What was it?
I mean, honestly, the last one, I went down twice right away on the last one.
Yeah.
It's fine. That was okay.
I was trying to play conservative.
But you played good. Yeah. You play conservative and then us kind of carry it.
It's all right. I mean, it's tough. We haven't played together in a while. Addie and I are barely awake. We are exhausted. So we're doing fine. We're doing fine for the team we've got. Surprisingly strong.
I also messed up the opening. And, like, I don't even know
That last game? When the last one? Oh, where you went for like the queen dive?
Yeah, I'm trying to practice that.
Once again, really strong berry runners from Mediocre and Always Be Closing. Really nice bounces there, opening up the hive. And here comes the last berry. Very smooth econ win there for Always Be Closing. Ooh, Gold Queen goes down very quickly as Always Be Closing's econ starts to move, starts to chug along. Right now, econ is tied. Ooh, Gold Queen goes down again. Always Be Closing may decide that there's enough blood in the water that they should just try to take this militarily. They've shut down a lot of Gold's hive, and right now, yeah, it looks like Blue Queen is chasing Gold Queen, just shadowing her. Not much berry movement on either side, but I think that makes sense. I think this is going to end up being a military game. And there we go. Always Be Closing takes a very quick military victory against Bees.
The Lion Queen on gold, BYOB on blue. Full Snail and Beauty and the Bees on deck.
Okay, up here we have the Lion Queen, surprise underdog, taking some big wins here tonight, up against BYOB, the Founders team. So this should be pretty interesting. The Lion Queen has some very strong players, and we'll see what they can do here on the day map.
Oh, actually, I know he's going to touch, but I'll let him bring it home so he tells us.
All right, Blue Queen goes down. Blue Queen goes down again. There's Aaron Keith. That ledge guard is just very dangerous. He's very, very strong. He's our Kenny. Aaron is our Kenny. Right now, the Lion Queen is sitting on a healthy. Well, actually, Lion Queen. Okay, there we go. Lion Queen only needs 2 more berries to BYOB's 4. But this is a pretty close game, actually. The real problem right now is that Gold's hive has been completely clear. They only need 1 more berry. There's a berry carrier just threatening. Ledge guards come into place, but. Ooh, some nice running, but unfortunately, berry carrier gets taken out, and Blue has retained control of the Gold Hive, even as the snail moves down at the bottom. But Gold Queen comes in, clears out her hive, and takes the win. And the Lion Queen goes up 1 against BYOB.
We have to be close now, basically, Charles. And then
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
win, then we have to head it. That's how do we decide?
Yeah, it comes down to who, if you played, who won, and then how many, and if that's a tie, then how many matches. Oh, I guess it wouldn't be a tie. It comes down to like when you met, who won, I think.
All right, here we go. It looks like we have BYOB making a pretty strong snail push. Not much econ going for Gold, the Lion Queen. And there you go, Blue wins it on a military victory. So some nice moves there by founder Josh DeBonis. And the series is tied up 1-1. And that means we're going back to the day map. Pretty exciting stuff. Pretty exciting stuff. All right, looks like we have another snail opening for BYOB, but one of their workers is a little unclear what they want to do. Econ, moved a little econ as well. Right now I'm a little confused as to what BYOB's plan is. They just got one warrior out. The snail's moving. They have a berry runner. And they take out the Gold Queen. So maybe this was their plan all along. Very strange here. The Lion Queen moving much more normal. Looks like a 2-2 econ. Maybe even a 3-1 econ. No, it's 2-2. They have 2 warriors down guarding the snail, having shut that down. And 2 berry runners. Josh DeBonis goes down. 2 blue warriors trying to take control of the Gold Hive. They kill 1 runner successfully. Ooh, but they bounce a berry into the hive, but they take out the Gold Queen. Gold Queen is down to her last life. Gold Queen needs to stay safe. Gold trying to take back control of their hive as the snail is moving unimpeded. Queen has to go out and chase it off, and there we go. A good bounce by Stripes from Blue means that BYOB defeats the Lion Queen. 2-0.
And up next, 2-1.
Sorry, 2-1. And up next we have Full Snail and Beauty and the Beast.
All right, Full Snail on gold, Beauty and the Bees on blue. On deck, Colony Collapse, and bees, 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 bees.
Cast. You can bounce jokes off me.
Bounce you off you.
I commented last time he was here. It's really funny.
You did what?
I commented the last 2 times. It was really bad. So you
Okay,
might want
it's
to
the,
live up to.
Nice.
Can you hear us when it's this far?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I think you might have to. No. It's you. Oh my god. All right.
Hey, Jules, you should commentate. Hey, Jules, you should come here and commentate. Yeah, I know, and it should be you.
Come commentate.
Julian, the masterful commentator.
Hey everybody, it's me, Julian. I'm back. Let's see. I wasn't paying attention because I didn't know I was going to commentate. So what's been happening? It looks like Full Snail University is going econ. Boring. Beauty and the Bees is going military, or maybe they're just not doing a very good job at going econ. That's what it looks like is happening. Some people are getting in there. They got 2 berries in, which is a good start. Meanwhile, Full Snail University got 4 berries in. That's twice as many berries as Beauty and the Bees has. And that's a fact you can bank on. However, Full Snail University's queen has died 2 times. Full Snail University's queen has had some trouble staying alive during the night. I commented a lot on Full Snail University on account of the fact that Charles Pratt's on that team, and that's the only time anyone else gets to commentate, because he grabs onto it, never lets go. Let's see, Full Snail University's got pretty locked down by Beauty and the Bees' defensive guard. Meanwhile, nobody is defending Beauty and the Bees, so you'd think they'd be doing better, but they still only have 4 berries in there. They just can't seem to get any berries in there. Well, they got some berries in there just now. Good work, Beauty and the Bees. It's an important part of any kind of econ strategy. And I'd like to point out that nobody is walking through any walls. Good work, everybody. Don't walk through walls. Full Snail University got their guard back over on Beauty and the Bees. Beauty and the Bees, Full Snail University only needs 3 more berries, only 2 more berries, and they just cleared out the gate. Only 2 of them are actually running those berries. That's 1 berry that each of them needs to get. So let's all watch Stripes down there as he makes his victory run. Jump, and that's the game. Good night, Full Snail University, and God bless. Now we're going to go to the night map, where Beauty and the Bees will maybe make it back. Wait 1 second. Click, click, click. There we go. Full Snail University got 1 win. Here on the night map, where it is harder to ledge guard, perhaps easier to snail, harder to fly because everything's so close together. And let's see, looks like Full Snail University is putting all of their workers in 1 basket, while both people are putting their queens in the middle. In the time that it took, looks like Beauty and the Bees is controlling 2 gates, briefly controlling 3 of the gates, full gate control, while Full Snail University's queen can only run and hide in fear. However, Full Snail University is econing with the skill that we saw last time. They've got a whole bunch of berries in. In fact, they only need 4 more berries to win. That's not many berries at all, and the game has basically just started. I only really just started to cease talking about the opening situation. Beauty and the Beast queen just died. This is really not going well for Beauty and the Beast at all. They're kind of getting rocked. Too bad. Beauty and the Bees, a good team. They deserve things to happen to them, but that's not happening tonight. They only need 2 more berries to win. Beauty and the Bees has basically no route to victory at this point. They have only 4. Berries in. They've killed the queen 0 times. They've never moved the snail, and
Get in there, get in
some fun jumping, and Full Snail University takes it. An undefeated game for Full Snail University. Coming up next is, of course, the two best teams here at 5x5, Colony Collapse and Bees. I, of course, don't mean best in terms of strategy, just in terms of the quality of the people involved. So good luck to those two teams. I wish them the best.
Thank you.
Which is funny because I just did this. I was gonna say you were like take back from Mary, like you were that part, and they couldn't tell us like we were
All right, Lion Queen and Witch Doctor on deck. Lion Queen and Witch Doctor.
Okay, jumping into this game. This is going to be an NYU team kill here. It looks like Gold trying to go, or Blue trying to go full econ opening, but that gets shut down by Brian. And Gold is moving the snail a little bit. That snail continues to move as Blue really struggles to get some military out and then maybe get this ledge guard moved away. But man, that snail has basically not stopped moving this entire game. It's coming in. Ooh, Brian gets taken out. So Blue is now sitting on that snail. Absolutely not going to let anything go. Brian goes down, but the snail gets snuck in. And Colony Collapse goes up 1 against Bees. Okay, here we are on the day map. Let's see if Bees can get something going here. They had a lot of trouble in that last match. Although they took Brian down twice there at the end, but they weren't able to stop that snail. And right now it looks like we have Colony Collapse running econ, as one should, because this is a very fast econ map. Blue Queen goes down. It looks like they're trying to do a little bit of snail, a little bit of econ. But man, Gold's lead now is enormous. They only need 3 more berries to take this. Blue Queen goes down again. 1, 2, 1 more berry. The last berry comes in. It looks like Gold might be calling for family portraits. But that might have been a little premature. It looks like they're going to go for the snail instead, deciding that they can take that. And there we go. Colony Collapse takes it. Yeah. All right, which means we're going on to our next game.
All right, Billy Witch Doctor on gold, the Lion Queen on blue. On deck, always be closing in Full Snail. Billy Witch Doctor. Billy Witch Doctor on gold, Lion Queen on blue.
All right, this is going to be a very exciting match. Both of these teams right now are tied in their win-losses with Billy Witch Doctor, I think. So this is going to be playing basically for 6th or 7th place. So really interesting game coming up right now. For those who are just tuning in, Billy Witch Doctor is a newer team. For us, we believe that it's mostly a Chinatown team that's decided very graciously to come play on Fridays with us here in Brooklyn. And the Lion Queen is the split-off team, the branching team from Beauty and the Bees. And the Lion Queen actually had an amazing match earlier where they took out one of our stronger teams, Always Be Closing. They haven't had as much luck since then, but that was a pretty amazing match. And I encourage anyone who wants to check this out to check it out on YouTube. All these tournaments get posted on YouTube. And take a look at, especially Aaron Keith, who plays, he's a Hot Topic on, or Skulls, as some people call him, on the Lion Queen. Some amazing moves earlier in the night from him. Okay, Gold Queen has gone down for the second time, and Billy Witch Doctor is moving Econ, though, pretty healthily. They have the Econ lead, a slight Econ lead. Oh, no, they just tied Econ up. And there we go, Gold Queen goes down, and the Lion Queen goes up 1 in this best of 3, which means we're moving on to the night map. Okay, here we go into this second game between BillyWitchDoctor.com on gold and the Lion Queen on blue. Lion Queen looking like it wants to move a little bit of snail. It's putting together a military. It's had someone on the snail almost constantly. Billy Witch Doctor not really responding to this. They seem to be mostly trying to harass the queen, but pretty soon they're going to realize that this snail has been moving constantly. Ooh, nice little bop there from the Blue Queen, taking out the Gold Queen. And right now there's not a lot of pushback. Ooh, Blue Queen goes down though, as Billy Witch Doctor takes control of the snail, swarms the snail, and is now moving it back. At the same time, they've got some econ going. They are right now at 4 berries to the Lion Queen's 3. Actually, pretty impressive by the Lion Queen. But the Lion Queen is now all workers just trying to run the snail. Blue Queen takes out almost all of the gold military. And Blue is actually doing a little bit of worker harass on the gold hive. Billy Witch Doctor has the crazy crown running there on the right. And the blue snail is moving again. Gold Queen has to be very careful. The Lion Queen has some good players. Ooh, there we go. Exactly what I'm talking about. Hot Topic from Aaron Keith. Very, very dangerous player. Do not underestimate him. Gold Sacrifice trying to slow down this snail, but man, it doesn't look like there's much out to stop it. And here it comes. Will they get a family portrait? Family portrait win. Lion Queen takes that 2-0. And up next, we have Always Be Closing on gold and Full Snail University on blue. All right, Always Be Closing on gold, Full Snail University on blue.
On deck, BYOB and Beauty and the Beast. Oh, we're up, yes.
At last, a close match between Full Snail. Full Snail? Yeah, it's Full Snail versus Speedo. 6 viewers. Insane amounts of people in the chat right now. Insane. Absolutely unheard of. So Julian's a little bit tired, so I'll be stepping in for him. It's FSU against Mediocre, which has chosen another name. Potentially to hide their shame of losing 2 times this night. Safe. No one will ever trace it back to Mediocre. They're safe. Alright, so looks like Charles is discussing his in-depth strategy with Anthony and Andrew. Pointing at the screen. Pretty intense. Charles disagrees. Alright. 15 seconds is up. The game is starting. Let's do this. Dive, Andrew, dive. Yes, good dive. Alright, joust. You don't joust against Andrew, as we have learned from the last 3 times I've commentated. Have yet to be proven wrong on this. Looks like they might be going snail, while Gold's going for a safe econ. An annoying amount of workers out for blue. 3 is just something you don't want to see. One of them being Speed Warrior. But their one worker slowly making their way down, paratrooping down. Finally got control of that snail. We have Skull ledge guarding. Again, it should be Anthony this time. Let's see, he's got 3 bears too, but it looks like he's doing a pretty good job. Gold has very few workers out. One of them's guarding a snail, one of them's just hovering around the middle, doing nothing. Should be clearing it out. Fight! Nice, good job, Abs. You did your duty. And you killed Speed Warrior. Fantastic. Alright, Andrew not failing to defend the snail. But Abs doing a good job of staying alive. Andrew should, yeah. Alright, looks like there's a little skirmish up on top. Good kill. That was huge for a blue. Blue should actually have used that worker to just keep going snail, but you know, whatever. He should also that worked. Yeah, okay, good. Stay on snail. Stay on snail, Stripes. Stay on snail. Gold's struggling to do any bit of econ. They've gotten 2 since I've last mentioned them. Runaway, a classic ledge chase off and an instant death on top there. Good defense by Abs. Gold really needs some work of military out to start defending against the snail. The Queen is not a good last line of defense, especially if she's on her last life. Jousting against Andrew. Oh, with classic off the ledge chase. Is enough time? Is enough? Oh my god. They could bring this back. They could bring this back. The Queen should dive. Excellent, excellent. Queen should go. Queen should go. Oh my god, Andrew just fell for it again. But the Queen's doing a fantastic job just doing around, not dying. Ledge guard's just standing up there. Super solid, looks super comfortable. No one wants to move him. No one really wants to bother him. He likes his spot. No one touches his spot. Oh, but he just actually went through. That was pretty bad. Alright, so instant death. The warrior should kill him. Oh my god, Abs just saved his friend there. And they continue to bring the snail back. This is actually has turned into Gold's favor. If blue can't get any warriors out, Andrew should really be capturing bottom right gate, or center gate, or any gate really. Got one out. Ledge guard is chased out by the Queen. Anthony not known for ledge guarding against Hayden, of all people. They've got one ledge guard. They really need one more worker, one more military, I'd say, to chase out that guy in the snail, or he should be bumping him out. But Abs just turns around, makes a quick kill of that worker. Hayden and the Abs doing a good job at defending that snail, while Skull is chasing out or contesting top to scare them out of ledge guarding. Just 4 berries away for Gold. And blue really has no choice but to go for military at this point, unless they want to go all for nothing in snail, which would be pretty risky. And they should really be chasing snail. I don't know why that happened. Chasing the other Queen. Andrew is the only one doing something productive, which is killing the berry runners. But you know, he can't control gates when he's up there, and he's being chased around by the worker. It's on his last life. Oh my god, and Gold just won. Yeah, it was a slow death, but Gold looked like he was about to win around halfway through the match. Looks like if blue could get some direction in the middle of the match, they could have turned around. But again, I think a lot of them just got confused. Some of them losing their sense of what to do there. Alright, good night, Matt. I expect both sides to go for econ. Hayden might play it safe, but we'll see what happens here. Ooh, they all go for speed. It could be for warrior, it could be for snail. They'll never know what's in the box. It looks like it's for econ. Or snail. I have no idea at this point. He's staying around. He might just be lost at his life because there's no gates for him to stake. Yeah. Runs to his death there. Blue side running econ. 4 berries up to against gold side 3. Andrew and Christopher Wallace doing, not Christopher, Anthony doing a good job of ledge guarding. Andrew making sure no warriors come out, or trying to. Good job shutting that worker down instantly. Hayden controlling his gates, but Hayden should be controlling other gates, not the ones that Andrew's contesting over. That Snell in the middle is not making any progress whatsoever. He's pretty comfortable and just riding the snail, admiring the view from up there at the vantage point. Alright, but just 4 berries away. It might be a little too late for gold if they can't turn this around or get some efficient kills here. That blue worker just kind of doing nothing. I don't know what he was doing, just running around. But no berry, no purpose in life. Maybe just bothering those workers, militaries. Make them have a bad day. The jousting, I expect, for them to turn around. None of them like jousting. There might be a pincer information here. But 4 berries away for gold while I wasn't watching. Ledge guarding by yourself on 9 map is very hard. Almost kicked that berry in, that was close. But those 2 military on lead side, on blue side from gold, making it very difficult for blue to get any berries in. 2 quick berries here. Oh, and gold gets 1 in. Unfortunate for blue side. Just 3 against 4 now. If looks like Hayden's gonna take him out. Yep, there we go. Not much you can do against a queen that has established position inside the hive. It's very difficult to do. That was close. Got the berry almost. But scaring them out. It looks like the gold will die here. Now it's 3 berries to 3. Blue, the one doing excellent edge guarding now. The speed warrior doing massive work, I presume. Go, speed warrior, go. Kill that queen. You can do it. Oh, unfortunate. And blue won. Hooray! that lasted a little longer than I like. Ugh. I don't have one. Gas around. Sorry, I don't have a cable on me. Is your phone dead?
Almost. See my charging down there, but
Stop checking your phone so much. Pay attention to the game.
It was low when I got here today.
Oh. Charge it at night.
I didn't get on the charger last night.
Oh. Man, look at all the strategy coming out from blue side. Hayden looking a little disappointed with his play last game. After I'm psyching himself up. Two of the best warriors ever done in his life. Aaron, save me. Commentate this game. I'm tired.
Alright, let's do this. Give me your chair.
I keep digging myself deeper when I commentate. My biases are slowly oozing in.
Alright, how many games have they played?
2. It's 1-1.
Okay, 1-1. I wish he knew how to like change the little thingies. No, don't screw it up. Okay, so going into the third in a best of 3. Oh, sorry, I burped. Always be closing on gold and full snail on blue. Both teams taking an early econ start. A lot of jostling for gates with the 2 queens. There's a ton happening right now. There's a lot of gold military out. The queen just took out the blue queen just took out 1 gold soldier. There's a blue ledge guard up there trying to shut down the econ. He was like, hey, you want a berry? Here you go. So that's in the hive right now. Oh, so close. Almost a kill on the gold queen by that blue ledge guard up there. Could have been really nice. So gold has a heavy econ lead right now. Always be closing. Still. What are they doing? Oh, they're full military. Or they're trying. Wait, no, say that again. That's wrong. Full snail was basically full military. Always be closing, doing well on econ is what I was trying to say. Oh, some queen fighting, some queen bounce battles. Ooh, and the gold queen goes down in her own hive. So she's on last queen right now. So the blue's best bet of winning is to kill the gold queen. There's no gold gates out right now, so their military, the blue military is just
severely lacking.
No, the blue military is exceeding. The gold military is severely lacking. Yeah, so the gold queen's like, well, I need to stay alive. Let me get that free. Oh, crap! So they're going after her like crazy. She's in the long haul. Get out of there. All right, she's like, I am not doing a bounce battle with you, blue queen. I'm sorry. Look at the blue queen. She's like, what? We're just going to have fun. Okay, so under the left. Oh, my God. I'm not the gold queen right now, and I'm scared. So I can imagine how Hayden is feeling on that gold queen right now. All right, if their econ can just keep moving, there we go. They're 4 away on berries. If they manage to do this, Hayden gets some mad props for staying safe, all right? So let's just shout out to Hayden, and shout out to whoever killed that blue queen. I didn't see it, but I heard it. Dude, 3 away on econ. You think they can do it?
No.
I hear a no next to me, but you know what? I have faith.
Andrew, just fight Eden.
Okay, so that blue military completely shutting down the econ really nastily. Blue queen's like, let me ledge guard for a little bit. I got a life to spare. Okay, looking like I'm going for a pincer, and not a pincer, but the gold queen goes down, and full snail takes it. 2-1.
Solid commentating. Much better than mine.
I'm gonna enjoy this. Well, nice job, y'all. I guess pretty good.
Thank you, thank you. All right, BYOB on gold, Beauty and the Bees on blue.
Go beauties.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We're 6-1. Colony Collapse is the only one who beat us.
Nice.
Oh. Beauty!
Okay, we are here in the last match of our round robin before we go to our glory match. And we have BYOB on gold, the founders team, BYOB, up against Beauty and the Bees on blue. All right, right off the bat, Beauty and the Bees moving some econ, even with the gold queen harassing. There's not a lot of gold military out. Okay, we have one warrior out now, and a second one is coming out. For a little while, it doesn't seem like there was much gold military. BYOB looked like it was wanted to move the snail. They have a speed worker just waiting to hop on. A very quick sacrifice switch, and the speed is back on the snail, but it gets chased off by the blue queen. In the meantime, blue queen goes down actually, and blue is moving econ though. So there we go. Blue queen spawns in her hive, clears out the hive guards, and Beauty and the Bees only needs 3 more berries to win this. Right now there's not a lot of military out for Beauty and the Bees, which is allowing BYOB to actually press this snail harder than they might. But there we go, a lot of econ, big battle there, and it looks like Beauty and the Bees comes out on top. They now have control of the snail and are pushing it back. But Beauty and the Bees has no military out. Their queen right now is their only material. They have a speed worker waiting to get on this snail, but without defenders. There we go. All right, Gold's moving the snail once again, but Beauty and the Bees only needs one more berry to take it home. The snail's moving. There's no pushback. Another sacrifice switch. Gold Queen comes in, clears out the rider and the guarding warrior. And but in the meantime, Gold has kept Blue down to 1 berry for a very long time now, and Blue keeps moving the snail back. They keep almost getting there. And there we go. Diego has come up to clear his hive out, but he's on his last life, so he can't stick around, which means once again Gold gets control of the blue hive. All right, snail almost makes it into the nest, gets cleared out again. Diego pokes his nose out and unfortunately goes down, which means that BYOB takes the first game in this best of 3. You need to teach me how to ledge guard and how to slip under that.
Dude, I don't give away trade secrets. I mean, you guys are second place tonight when Lion Queen is like way down. So.
All right, fair enough. You keep your tech to yourself. Ooh, big sweep there by BYOB's Queen, but she goes down to a nice dive there from Diego. And it looks like Beauty and the Bees is moving the snail here on the night map. Now, I have said several times tonight, ooh, Diego goes down. But they still have some warriors out, which means that they might actually get control of this snail pretty quickly, yeah. So they need to shut down Gold Econ, but right now they have a pretty uncontested snail. There's no gold military out other than the Queen. So if Diego can keep control of the gates, ooh, big sweep though there by the Gold Queen, and Gold Sacrifice works to slow the snail down. Diego there is hovering there, waiting, trying to defend this snail. He does. All right, they've got it into the last little short distance. That means Gold is going to start throwing itself on top of this. Ooh, and Diego gets bounced out and gets killed, which means both Queens now are on their last life, and now Gold has an enormous military out. Blue's doing some great ledge guarding, making sure that they that Gold can't bring these berries in, and Gold has been held to about half hive for a long time now. Blue, some good military moves means that they're back in control of the snail. Sacrifice slows them down, but they're about to get under that last little platform, and once again it's going to be Gold. Yes, they win the bounce battle. The snail is coming in, but a Gold Sacrifice does it. Gold Queen moving in, but she gets taken out, and that means that Beauty and the Bees is still in this. It is 1-1 in this best of 3. Where do you get the blue Killer Queen shirt? I think the blue Killer Queen shirt is the only one that exists right now. Chicago, yeah, printed a very nice Killer Queen shirt. Very cool. I encourage you to check that all out. Maybe if we ever get our website up and running, we'll have a little store for all of our t-shirts. Where do you get it? I don't think I think you have to come to tournaments. I think there are only a few that have been printed. I'm sure if you wrote Josh and Nick and wrote them a check, they would send you a t-shirt. But I think for now they just have them printed and they bring them out for tournaments and that sort of thing and sell them there. Okay, so here we are in this last game in this match. Ooh, both Queens have gone down. That was a very nice dive by Diego, the blue Queen for Beauty and the Bees. And right now we have Blue moving the snail, even though it had been moved quite far, almost out of the long haul. Oh! Josh DeBonis goes down again on a bad bounce against Blue Abs. And that snail continues to move. Now, Beauty and the Bees is doing something a little strange, which is that they're moving both Econ and Snail. But they might be able to because they just have such a huge military lead. Gold has not been able to get many soldiers out. Now they have one, finally. And that snail is moving basically because there's not much that Gold can do to push back on it. They have to clear their hive. They've been going Econ. They do finally clear their hive, but they've been held down for a long time. Oh, but Diego makes a bad dive and goes down, and right now Queen kills are all tied up. Interestingly enough, the berry count is pretty tied up for both teams. Blue pushing Snail and Econ. But right now, Blue's main concern is getting some soldiers out. They have no military presence on the board. They have a Queen that's down to her last life, and that is not safe. All right, Blue doing their best to take back control of this this Snail, even as they move Econ. Even as they move Econ faster than Gold. They now have taken the Econ lead, but Diego dives at the wrong time, and BYOB is able to take that 3-1. All right, so Colony Collapse and Full Snail University. Okay, that's the end of our round robin, everybody.
Not too bad, not too bad.
The standings at the moment are Colony Collapse in first place with 7 wins and 0 losses. Full Snail University in second place with 6 wins and 1 loss. Always Be Closing in third place, 4-3. BYOB in fourth place, 4-3. Fifth place, the Lion Queen. Sixth place, Billy Witch Doctor. Seventh place.
7th place, Beauty and the Bees. And 8th place, Bees. So first place for name. First place for name. All right, so as is tradition, we have the winners of the round robin can decide whether they want to take the money or donate it to the tournament fund. Donate it.
Wow.
What's the credit right now?
Okay.
What's the total at right now?
I don't know because Alexander Bevier owes me money from last week.
Wow.
We should be close to 500-600.
I think yeah.
Chinatown.
So I think we're probably about.
Are we doing a Chinatown tournament?
Yeah. Chinatown.
I think we'll probably do a big fall tournament here.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I'm fine with
I
that.
think we're gonna do. I think we might do Josh, right? We might do 5v5 next.
Wait, what? Say that again?
We might do 5v5 at Chinatown. Okay.
Why?
What?
Why? But we practiced there.
Alright, anyway, you can all go on Facebook and tell me what you think they should do. And I'll take it under advisement. In the meantime, we're going to do a honor match between Colony Collapse on Gold and Full Snail.
Full Snail! Full Snail!
Colony Collapse.
They need one fan. Wyatt! Dude, you soldier gold. Glory. Just riding the warrior. Everyone keep talking so we can...
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Casting now?
I'm casting. So we have Hive Collapse on gold and Full Snail University on blue. That's all. That's all the information I'm bringing to the show this evening. I assume the teams are going to go back and watch this footage later to see what they did well and what they didn't do so well. I find generally in Killer Queen it's a good idea to bring berries into the hive.
Good strategic call.
Yeah, I
agree with that.
I like putting a berry into the hive. That's a good strategy, I would say. Another strategy, pro tip here, if you take a berry and you go into the wing closet and you wait there for a little bit in the wing closet, then you'll turn into a soldier. Yeah, some people call them swordsmen, swordspersons. At which point then you can go and try to kill other other schleppers who schlep berries, or the queen. So that's a good strategy to become a swordsperson. Yeah, I think that's what these teams are doing tonight. I would say that they are either putting berries into the hive, or Team Orange, Team Purple, of course. The purple team just lost. You see how the yellow one hit the purple one on the head. That makes the queen die.
And there you have it, folks.
So that was a good set of 7. Thanks everyone. Have a good night. That's 5v5, says Charles. See you all next week. I'll make a Facebook post about it for here or in Chinatown. Thanks for all the teams that came out. This is great to be back, and you're all here. So, all right. Good night, everybody.
I was just parroting what you were saying.
Alright, nice. Alright. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We will hopefully see you all next week. And